size troll, or if you're just incredibly boring, or if you're leaning into whatever it is you do, I don't get you anymore, bro. Hey, Tommy, put on your little earbuds for a minute. You know we have this software now where we know if somebody's a first-time caller or we know if somebody has called many times before. You know that, right?
Yes.
Do we have the same technology for the X?
Ed is actually primarily an emailer, so basically it's like a search the email function. Yes, we have that. We can look back at his prior emails.
Well, what I'm asking is this really this guy? I mean, I kind of think it is.
I think so, too. I thought it was a bit. I was with you for a long time, but honestly, I think he's just a nice guy.
Is that nice? When did you stop believing in Santa Claus? Is that nice or is that weird? Or as always, is the answer yes?
Yes. Maybe nice is the wrong word. Maybe polite. He's a polite dude who tries to ask the best question he can, and he participates in this segment every single time we do it, so 3 times a week without fail. And maybe he just kind of ran out of things to ask.
3 years ago, Edward, my man, don't take this the wrong way because I do appreciate your participation. You just asked a 59-year-old man when he stopped believing in Santa Claus. What is that? Is there any part, Tom, is there any part of Edward that thinks that his role on this show is to ask the most boring, inane thing imaginable and then sign it respectfully?
Has to be, right? There has to be a degree of leaning into the brand now that this has become his brand. Yeah. I mean, especially if going to the Santa Claus question, I think for sure is trying to lean into it.
I think, right?
Yeah.
Well, he succeeded. Thanks. Thanks for touching base on that. I mean, Edward.
That's right.
Dear Mr. Rome, do you drink milk with your cookies? Dear Mr. Rome, will you leave carrots or cookies for Santa Claus? Dear Mr. Rome, Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny? Dear Mr. Rome, rubber or plastic? Dear Mr. Rome, Batman or Superman? Edward. Dear Mr. Rome, where do you come out on the Tooth Fairy? Dear Mr. Rome, when did you stop believing in the Tooth Fairy? Dear Mr. Rome, when did you lose your virginity? I mean, come on, Edward. Dude. Oh, here's one. Ran out of time. It was an ATP for Cindy. From V in the Fee. Thought he was getting clever. Hey, V, there's a word for that. Shut down. What does V stand for anyway? Victor, Virgin, Venereal. Hey, V, there's an ATP. What does V stand for? In the absence of the actual answer, I'm going to go with venereal. Respectfully, Mr. Rome. For the ones who get it done, Grainger is offering supplies and solutions for every industry as well as access to product experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call or click Grainger.com or stop on by. Well, that was a show, wasn't it? I'm actually pretty happy about that. RG3 came in. He was great. Sean Lewis was in. He was great. The XR4 Ti doing a job. Nice job, everybody. See you tomorrow. We're out. Have a car problem but don't know where to go? Maybe you're miles away from home when your car breaks down. Let O'Reilly Auto Parts help. With O'Reilly Auto Parts Shop Referral Program, take the guesswork out of finding a great shop wherever you are. Call an O'Reilly location near you or visit O'ReillyAuto.com and click Find a Repair Shop to find a reputable repair facility or service center nearby for your repairs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The best place to go before hitting the water is Pirate Waters Outfitter in Washington. This is Captain Bo Brooks, and at Pirate Waters Outfitters, we are the best specialty store in eastern North Carolina for fly fishing with the best rods and reels. We have a custom rod and net builder right on site, Camacho Rod Works. Look your best with some of our new outdoor apparel. Everything you need to chase fish on the fly is at Pirate Waters Outfitter on Market Street, right next door to Breaking Bread. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. We are Pirate Waters Outfitters.
Here at Brown & Wood with Jeff Stein. Jeff, I've noticed a lot of great GMC pickup trucks on the lot.
Yes, sir. We have 2500s and 1500s in stock and the all-new 3.0 Duramax diesel. We earn 30 extra trucks on allocation, so go online, brownandwood.com, or stop in, build your truck, we'll get it coming for you. Brown & Wood, voted number 1 by the customer in Greenville. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
In football, it takes great offense, defense, and special teams to make the perfect team. With New Blue, it takes great service in plumbing, electrical, and HVAC to make the perfect team. This is Aaron Williams with Ease Plumbing, and we have teamed up with Viva Electric and Roland Black Heating and Cooling to form New Blue Service Group. Same great local team, same great local service. Let us help you tackle any issues you may have. Just go to callnewblue.com. That's callnublue.com. New Blue Service Group, where we are redefining service excellence. Go Pirates.
Take a break from the holiday hustle and bustle with a visit to Jersey Mike's. I'm Wes Shepard, your local Jersey Mike's franchisee in Eastern North Carolina for over 25 years. Let us treat you the best subs in town. We can also take care of any of your catering needs this holiday season, large or small. Plus, we partner with many third-party delivery services that can bring your meal to you. Jersey Mike's, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Everybody likes Jersey Mike's.
Everybody likes Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for only $6.25 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Looking for a comfortable mattress at a great price? Come by Farmers Home Furniture in Washington today and check out their wide selection of mattresses. Farmers Home Furniture has Serta mattresses and a variety of therapeutic mattresses and adjustable bases that can match with their wide selection of mattresses. Need financing? Farmers has 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day, same as cash, plus 12 and 24 months interest-free options. See sales consultant for details. Farmers Home Furniture, West 5th Street in Washington. Your new mattress is waiting for you.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
How's everybody doing?
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
Booty, 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 booty everywhere.
Ahí estaba, en el centro. Hoyo de Gloria.
Have you scanned your MVP card?
Breakfast was 3 eggs, scrambled light with grits and extra crispy bacon.
Clip, what's up? It's Bryce.
I know, Clip, the people are looking for you to sprinkle your magic fairy dust on this whole thing and make it all better.
Let's get to that conversation now. Here is that.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, welcome in to a Wednesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here in the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. And still having issues with Facebook, but we are live on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe and join us there with all your questions and comments on this chilly Wednesday in Greenville, North Carolina. Shirley Rhodes is here. Intern Delaney is here working the video. Sean is to my left, fixing his microphone, getting it to the right specificities. That's not a word. He's going up, he's going down, trying to find, I think he found it. I think he found the special spot. And Sean is here, hopefully for the whole show today. Chandler, how you doing?
I'm good, Clipper. Good to see you.
You here for 3 hours?
I'm here for 3 hours.
That's what I like to hear, a 3-hour tour on this Wednesday. And we got some guests who will be joining us on the show. And all planned to be inside the Pirate Radio studios, including Ken Watlington. I'm really glad UNCW beat Kentucky to take the edge off, because there was a part of me that worried that he may not be returning to Pirate Radio after the trash we talked to Ken, mainly me, but Chandler as the camera person was a part of that, and sent a lot of flack Ken's way after ECU beat UNCW last Thursday night, but I think all is well after the Seahawks win in Rupp Arena, so Ken will be back coming up today on the show. He'll join us hour number 1. Hour 2, East Carolina pitcher and Pirate Radio part-time intern Danny Beal will join us on the show to talk about what's he's up to this offseason, and we'll take a look at the world of sports. Also, P-Mace, Patrick Mason. He was sick last week. Everybody's sick. There's also a lot of appendicitis going around. We'll talk about that in a moment. But P-Mace is feeling better. He is souped up and ready to go. We'll talk to Patrick Mason from the Daily Reflector, get his thoughts on John David Baker, ECU hoops, and more. And a couple other Pirate baseballers expected to join us in hour number 3, Ryan McCrystal and Jacob Jenkins-Coward. I saw JC at the ECU volleyball game on Saturday, so we'll get his thoughts on that and talk some baseball and more with the guys coming up on today's edition of Pirate Radio Live. All right, that's the show. Sean.
What's up?
I don't know. I kind of want you to step up today.
Step up?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
And be a co-host, and co-host is like 50-50 duties. I kind of want you to take over like 55% of the hosting duties today.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Whatever.
You look very Mr. Rogers-ish with this thing.
Be my neighbor.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Will you be my neighbor today? 3 hours?
Did anybody out there wear shorts like I did today?
Dude, you gotta be cold. It's chilly outside.
My lower extremities are a little cold. I'm feeling good, waist up. But, man, I thought I'm just going to tough it out today.
But over the weekend, I was in short sleeves. I left the house one day last week with a jacket on, and when I got outside, I said, you know what, Mr. Jacket, I don't need you today. This North Carolina weather is something else, isn't it, Clipper? Because one day it can be 65, close to 70, and then today you're like, man, where's my jacket? Where's my sweatpants? Where's my mitts? Where's my toboggan?
Is that what this show has come to? That old hacky line about how Eastern North Carolina weather can change? We got to have more to talk about than that. And I started this conversation.
Eastern North Carolina weather is drunk, man. One day it could be cold.
You should post that on Facebook.
Man, I should. That's good, ain't it?
That is good.
I haven't seen that on Facebook at all.
You should post that. Jamie says, I'll believe it when I see it if Danny is on. Hey, I was talking to Glenn yesterday because Glenn puts up our coming up on the show graphics. And yesterday we had a Danny Bill graphic. He didn't show up. I think he might just like getting promoted and not showing up.
Yeah.
Like get his name, get his face out there, and then not actually do any of the work.
Well, he might think that's funny, but that makes us look like idiots.
We should bring Danny. When Danny comes in, he should take over the video production, and we'll interview Delaney.
You know what? I think that's a great idea.
DB hasn't done a lick of intern work in like 2 months.
Something about baseball or throwing this baseball around.
Oh, I got to get treatment.
Oh, I got to stretch my arm out. My knee hurts. I need to go get treatment for that.
Got to learn a new pitch. Whatever, Danny. Is he really on the team? I've never seen him pitch in a game.
You said what?
Is he on the baseball team?
I don't know.
Was he like a bullpen catcher like Brandon Manning?
Well, if he's like Brandon Manning, he's making a huge impact.
Eric came to pick up his treasure chest prize today. We will open up the treasure chest once again in hour number 3. And he said he got to see my man, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Yes, sir.
Did you do the pose, the Shawn Michaels pose?
I looked at Eric and I said, I love you. And I just gave him a sweet chin music.
And a sweet chin music to the face.
Like he did Ric Flair that one time. Like he did 70-year-old Ric Flair.
I saw Randy Orton return recently. I thought of your Randy Orton story.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great
Still
story.
Traumatizing to me.
We'll have to rehash that at some point. All right, what's going on today in our Fleet Feet Rundown brought to you by Fleet Feet? I'll tell you what is going on, Sean.
What's going on?
Join Fleet Feet Wednesday, December 13th. Believe it or not, that is 1 week from today.
Yep.
6:15, so right after the show, for the Karhu Teddy Bear Trot. This event is a toy drive to benefit the Children's Hospital. Grab a stuffed animal, bring it with you. Every runner who donates a toy to the drive will be entered to win a special raffle prize from Karhu. They'll also have Tiebreakers food truck serving up tasty food that evening. So come dressed in your holiday best, show off your Christmas-themed running gear.
Yeah.
And that's going on at Fleet Feet, December 13th at 6:15 for the epic Teddy Bear Trot. Merry Christmas, go Pirates, from your friends at Fleet Feet.
Go get a great run-in with the fine folks at Fleet Feet and bring you a stuffed animal, stuffed toy for their toy drive. So help out for the people in need this holiday season.
Kaz said, "Who's your all-time favorite wrestler?" This is an interesting question because I mean, you get into wrestling when you're a little kid. You get out of it because it's not cool, and you're like, "Hey, I like real sports and girls and cool stuff like that." But then in high school, the Attitude Era and NWO Monday Night Wars was going on. I got back into it. And then since then, it's kind of been sporadic and here and there. And I watch like the pay-per-views now. To answer your question, Kaz, I can't say 2, right? So number 1 would be Scott Hall. He was so cool. Too sweet me, bro. And honorable mention would be Y2J, Chris Jericho. Those are my all-time favorite wrestlers because of their characters. Jericho mixed the comedy with the wrestling. Who did that update? Was that you, Delaney, or Delaney and Shirley mix? All right, well done. ECU update and Clips fave wrestler on the Fleet Feet Rundown. Let's talk all-time favorites, and mine is Scott Hall. So don't be lame like me and say multiples. Just say one. Jamie says I was guessing Goldust. I don't get the joke. Who's your all-time favorite, Sean?
Probably Rey Mysterio.
A lot of people in your era say that. Like, you are...
The 619 was just one of the craziest moves to me.
At this point, you are now 3 or 4 years older than current athletes at ECU. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Ish. But when we talk to those guys and ask a favorite wrestler, I get Rey Mysterio quite a bit.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, Batista was... Really,
again, I don't want to just
really
start
big.
Naming wrestlers.
Let's see. Kofi Kingston.
You're like Jeff Charles on that.
Ric Flair.
Woo! All right, people.
Ric Flair. Woo! No, but Rey Mysterio was the one that I always was ready to watch. Whether it was Friday Night SmackDown, Monday Night Raw.
He's still going, I believe. And his son is in it now.
His son's wrestling too, so... but no, Rey Mysterio just always had those cool moves, especially the 619. I thought it was like a magic trick, the way he just was able to whip his way around on the ropes.
What is going on with Appendicitis being taken out? Is it appendixes or Appendicitis?
Jack says 2 people in his house have had their appendix taken out in the last month.
Man,
gracious!
So I want to say, Shirley, you always watch like monologues and stuff. Stephen Colbert has been out. Did his rupture?
His actually ruptured.
Yeah.
So he had to have emergency surgery. So he is home recovering. And so he had to cancel all last week. And so far this week, he has not done a single show. So, which kind of sucks because I love Colbert's monologue.
And then news today, Mike McCarthy is undergoing appendix surgery. He will have the surgery today, 5 days ahead of Cowboys Eagles. He was experiencing pain Wednesday morning. Saw the medical staff, and Chandler, this hits close to home. I am an appendix removal survivor.
You are? Are you serious?
Yeah.
You don't have an appendix right now?
I'm missing my appendix, and I have since like 4th grade.
So if I said, hey, can you mind if I see your appendix, or can I borrow it right quick?
Sorry.
You can't help me?
Nope. No can do,
You
sir.
want mine? I've got mine.
I don't want yours. Why don't we just get these taken out like when we're kids or something? Or like everybody go, just because, do we need an appendix? What does an appendix do? What is my body not doing that all your appendix-full bodies are doing right now? What is the point? And like, I mean, Delaney, you said one of your biggest fears is a ruptured appendix. So every time you have abdominal pain, you like freak out, right?
Oh yeah, any small stomach ache, I can't. My immediate thought goes to my appendix.
So like, and if it ruptures, that's like some serious stuff.
Oh yeah.
So why don't we all just have like, you know, what's it called when you set up and plan for the surgery, voluntary surgery or whatever, to have our appendix removed. In fact, let's do that this weekend. Do you still have yours?
I still have mine. I still have a lot of mine.
We'll get yours out. Delaney will get yours out. Shirley, do you have an appendix?
I still have my appendix.
We got to get it out because we can't have that thing rupture inside you.
You know who probably doesn't have theirs? That I can almost guarantee all the money I have on it?
Wes Hines.
Wes Hines probably does not have
While you're in there, get the appendix.
It's in the men's section.
Take it all out.
While you're tying my colon in a knot.
It was the size of a watermelon.
In the men's section.
What did he say was the size of a watermelon one time? I can't remember, but he said it's the size of a watermelon. I was like, good gracious, man.
That's another thing, too. That was a big thing when I was a kid, getting your tonsils removed. I never had that happen.
I never had that happen.
I've still got that, too.
You got all your parts?
I've got all my parts.
That's good, man.
I have never had a part removed. Well, wait a minute. If you count meniscus, then I did have a part removed.
Oh, it's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, I had to have that removed in 07.
Delaney, personal question. Do you still have all your parts?
I got all my parts.
All right, they're all accounted for. It's kind of freaky, right? The human body is a weird thing. Some things you can remove and we'll just keep on going. Some things, if you remove it, boom, we're toast. We're done. It's wild stuff. Elective was the word I was looking for. Thank you, Robert. Well, I'm an idiot. Appreciate you being there.
Oh, I was thinking preemptive or preventive surgery, I guess, maybe.
That works, too, because you're preventing a rupture.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, the appendix does serve a purpose.
How so?
One moment. I'll Google it up.
Do tell. All right, so when I searched up what does an appendix do, it says at the very top, usually the best answer is at the very top, and this is what it says. Simply put, the appendix is like a little helper for your gut that won't hurt you if it's gone, but can hurt you when it needs to go.
I know. That makes no sense, though.
I know.
It is a reservoir of good bacteria for the colon. The appendix repopulates the colon with good bacteria to maintain a healthy balance, unless it's interrupted by sickness.
So you're telling me all the bacteria in my colon is bad bacteria now?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get my appendix back? Do the doctors? I mean, it's 2023.
No, you can't.
There's no.
I don't think there's a reversal.
Well, there should be.
Where's it at? What do they do with it?
Lower left side, I know that.
It sits where your small intestine meets your large intestine.
Lower right.
Lower right abdomen.
Right,
yes.
Yeah. Because I had staples in me.
Ooh.
They had to pull the staples out.
Man.
Yeesh. That doesn't sound fun.
I remember being in the hospital, but now that I think about it, my parents like take me in a back alley doctor to get this done. You know those people that like sell organs?
Yeah, they're called body brokers. Body brokers. That's what they're called.
That's me and Chandler's tag team nickname, the Body Brokers.
You know how they have Pawn Stars on TV?
I know how they have that, yes.
All right, we should do that with like organs and stuff.
Be like, I could do $30 for that liver.
Right here. How much can I get for it? I have West Hines intestines right here.
Jamie says the spleen can go. Jamie says you only need one kidney.
I know a person that has their spleen gone.
Straight up gone?
Straight up gone.
Man. All right. I'm sorry this show went here today. Jamie says tonsils, kidney, spleen, appendix you don't need. That's fascinating to me, man.
I don't need it, but I got it.
All right.
It ain't going nowhere.
Do we have any entries into the transfer portal today?
I haven't seen any.
I have not. I've seen word that there are more coming, and I've seen a couple names, but until they're out there.
Are those names names that we know of?
Please repeat that question so I can understand it better.
Are they names that we've heard of before?
Yes. They're not like Juquintali, like just a collection of letters we've never read before.
No, I meant like players that we're not familiar with.
You know the names. I know what you're saying. You're saying,
are they starters?
Shirley, that is a great question. Maybe you should be the co-host. And you
are they consistent contributors to this football program?
Yeah, 1 out of 2. You're saying, is it a Ryan Capriati situation or a Taylor Jackson situation?
Is it a Taylor Jackson situation?
I don't know. We'll see when they come out. But I have not seen if we've had any entries today.
Have we filled a full team yet?
We need a tight end.
Need a tight end, then we're good.
We got 5 O linemen in the portal. Look, we've got our 2 defensive linemen. If we could throw one of those linebackers on the end,
edge, yeah,
we could run a 3-4. We've got 3 DBs, so we need to add there. We've got plenty of specialists. We got a long snapper and a short snapper.
David Chapeau can be a holder, so you have your extra point unit.
So we're getting there. We just need. We're acting like we want people to go into the portal.
All right, who are we going to get?
We need a couple more. Steven said gallbladder. What? I always hear that. Gallbladder. What's a gallbladder? I don't know what any of these things do.
I know that they are prone to having stones. A gallbladder
I got
is.
Stones. I'm wearing shorts today. Go ahead.
It helps you.
Got pebble.
It stores bile, which is the liquid that is produced by the liver to help you digest fat.
That's one of the grossest words out there. Bile.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a gross word?
Moist.
Yeah.
Oh.
That had a reaction. Yeah, there's some words that are just feel kind of icky to you.
So basically, if your gallbladder stops working, the bile can't go into your small intestine to help with digestion, and it builds up in your blood. And since you need it to break down fats, you wind up with digestive difficulties, especially when it comes to digesting fatty foods, and you can actually develop stones within your gallbladder. And most people get their gallbladder removed because it produces stones, kind of like a kidney stone.
This is something I guess fascinated in, interested in, but I don't want to know all the answers to, because I don't like blood and body parts, and it's fascinating to me, but I really don't want all the details. You know what I'm saying?
You want to hear about it, but you don't want to see how it works.
You just want a basic overview of what they do.
Yeah. Without all the gruesome details.
You want a summary.
Sure.
A synopsis.
All right. We got it.
I'm a smart dude. I know words.
You do.
Yes, your command of the English
synonyms.
language is outstanding.
I know
Chandler.
synonyms.
You know a lot of S words, I'm finding out. Do you study one letter a day?
Yeah, today was S.
In the dictionary.
And then what's the next letter?
Today's show is brought to you by the letter S.
My daughter was studying Latin last night. It's like, I can't help you there.
Yeah, it's a dead language.
Isn't she in middle school?
She's a freshman in high school.
Oh. Wait, she's a freshman now?
She's a freshman.
She is.
She's growing.
She's the same age as Crystal Smith was when she made that shot.
That's right.
For Farmville Central.
Wow.
Speaking of Farmville Central. The hell was that last night? First of all, didn't these teams...
First of all, that was a final, by the way. I didn't realize
said
it.
First of all before you
First of all.
There can't be two first of all, Shirley.
Second of all.
Have you ever met a woman? There is more than one first of all.
There are 17 first of alls.
Am I right or am I right?
You're right on that one.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't these teams already play, Shirley?
Yes, they played like a week ago. A week or so
Why are we
ago.
playing this game again? We saw what happened the first time.
I don't know.
Farmville Central beat Conley last night 79-26 in basketball.
That wasn't even. Oh, no.
Is that JV?
No, that was varsity. JV score.
At the end of the first quarter was like.
No. It was the final. I didn't realize it was. I thought it was the first quarter, but it was the final.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because you told me in the first quarter.
Is anybody going to say the score?
67-5.
There's your answer. 5.
Why are we playing these games? By the way, those games were much closer than the final score indicated.
Now, the Conley girls beat the Farmville Central girls.
Now what's up?
Yeah.
Now what's up?
You ain't talking now, Shirley.
Say something now.
Say something
First of
now.
all.
Say it in my face. Wait, isn't the Farmville Central girls good, too?
I thought that's what I was told.
Or is D.H. Conley's girls that good?
I don't know.
We'll be back in Minji's Coliseum coming up on a Saturday. Big one, East Carolina and South Carolina. I'm looking forward to this one, Sean.
Can the Pirates make it back-to-back years, knocking off the Gamecocks and hoops?
South Carolina native R.J. Felton had a big one last year.
From Aiken, South Carolina.
That's right. And South Carolina left that game Aiken after the loss. When do the women's play again? Women play...
Next week?
Oh, we owe George Mason from what they did to the men. It'll be Monday at 6 o'clock in Minji's Coliseum. George Mason. And then they've got Charleston Southern, and then the big one against South Carolina, and then it's on to league play.
League.
So we are getting close to conference action in college basketball. Very exciting. John says, worst word ever, and he says that word. I'm not going to say that one. Brandon says, let's bring up Conley is the only school that doesn't have open enrollment. All right, fine. We can do excuses. No excuses, Brandon. Did you make excuses when you played sports at D.H. Conley? Probably. Oh, we got the Watt man coming in.
Say Hawks!
Chandler. Well, they did just come off a big win, so we are...
That's what I was talking about.
Okay, good. We're.
I don't know what happened prior to that game.
We'll ask Ken Watlington because he is always on our side. How about my mom made Ken do a selfie with her?
When?
Before the game the other night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, I took the picture, so it wasn't a selfie. My mom loves news people. She's like, Ken, you do such a great job. You and what's her name, Jackie, Jamie.
He's like, I don't.
You and your co-anchor y'all have such great chemistry. Ken's a good
That's
guy.
That's what people say
though.
about us.
Yeah, we do. We have great chemistry. Kevin is taking his son to his first basketball game Saturday. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. I love a loud Minji's. Delaney, you went to your first game and worked that game, taking pictures for Pirate Radio social media last Thursday.
Hey, do you mind giving these to her?
Sure. What are these?
Her flowers.
Oh, we're giving her flowers.
Oh, shucks.
Delaney, how was your experience last Thursday?
A great time. Like, it was so much fun, and I honestly did not expect to see everyone that lively. Like, everyone was so excited and like hyped, and I would walk by and be like, woo, and they would do the same thing. It was so fun.
That was a great night for it to be your first night, covering and getting content, because the student section, which has been great all year, that was their best night when it comes to like this, the hype level and the engagement they were in with the game.
And it's always good when you have opposing teams' fans there because it riles up our fans more. Mm-hmm. So led to a great atmosphere. So it sounds like you will be going back.
I want to. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. All right. There you go. You just got to get there, get your foot in the door.
She's hooked.
You see the Minji's magic, and you want to go back.
And that was her first time this year, and it also was her first time since orientation that she was in Minji's.
It was.
And now she's ready to go back.
And now you're going to go back. All right. Look, that's what we want to hear. We just got to get them there once, and then they'll return. Yep. And be back for more. All right, let's take a break. When we return, Ken Watlington will join us inside the Pirate Radio studios. Busy show. We got P. Mace. We've got Ryan McCrystal, DB, Jacob Jenkins Coward. We've got the treasure chest. We got 40 bowls in 14 days. Ken Watlington will be picking the Birmingham Bowl when we return on Pirate Radio Live. Back with you on a Wednesday after you hear Smashing Pumpkins.
It's back. The annual Pirate Radio Holiday Treasure Chest is back. Tune into Pirate Radio Live weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. and you could win this.
A Bud Light umbrella and tailgate chair, and Bud Light dartboard and 2 cases of Bud Light from Carolina Eagle Distributing. A $100 gift card to Chico's, or a Pirate welcome sign and a $50 gift card from UBE.
It's going to be a December to remember on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
The holiday tradition is back. It's the Nutcracker, presented by Dance Arts Theater. The Nutcracker will be at Wright Auditorium on the campus of ECU December 9th and 10th. Saturday has a 2 p.m. matinee and a 7 p.m. evening show. Sunday has a 2 p.m. matinee. Get your tickets now by going online at tickets.ecu.edu. Proceeds from this event will benefit the Maynard Children's Hospital at ECU Health and Medical Center in Greenville. Celebrate the season with the Nutcracker, presented by Dance Arts Theater.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
'Tis the championship season. That's right. Not only did Honda bring home 6 dirt bike championship titles this year, they're also bringing home big savings on your favorite motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. And now you can see them all at Ron Ayers Motorsports during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. Is your family ready to hit the dirt? Then check out the CRF line of trail bikes. And during this holiday season, if you buy a CRF 50F or CRF 110F, you'll also receive a Lawrence Brothers replica throttle jockey graphics kit. Talk about getting in the holiday spirit and saving big. Are you itching to head out on the open road? Then hop on the iconic Goldwing. It's the ultimate touring machine, offering the latest in comfort, luxury, and technology. The Honda Gifts That Go sales event is your chance to embrace the holiday spirit and some amazing deals. So whether it's a 2-wheeled Honda, ATV, or a side-by-side for the whole family, head to Ron Ayers Motorsports on Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville. But hurry, because these offers won't last long.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all all of Eastern North Carolina.
Shimmer Boutique has something for everyone in the family this holiday season. Locally owned and operated, Shimmer Boutique offers a wide variety of apparel for men's, women's, and youth, along with a huge selection of accessories and jewelry with the newest brand, Kendra Scott. Shimmer is your one-stop shop for the whole family this holiday season, offering customizable embroidery and free gift wrapping. 'Tis the season to be jolly for easy holiday shopping at Shimmer Boutique. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for new items arriving daily, or place an order at shimmerboutiqueonline.com.
This is Jacob Jenkins Cowart, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
It's been 1 week until afternoon. Got your head in the sights and I'm angry. 5 days until afternoon. Saying get back together, come back and see me.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Drive a little and save a lot at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, plus they offer service to all makes and models in the state-of-the-art facility. Drive a little and save a lot with a short trip to Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 in Washington, and online at WashingtonChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com. Now let's head back in to Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Hi, welcome back into the show. Clip Rock, Shirley Rhodes, intern Delaney, all wearing hats today. Chandler showing off his nice head of hair.
My noggin.
And Ken's hair is always in the right spot.
Got the good toupee on today. The good toupee, ready to go.
Why don't you ever wear the bad toupee on the air?
Save it for special occasions.
Do you do your own hair? Or do you have hair people?
Do you think somebody does this crap?
I don't know how it works.
It's just me.
It's all you. Ken, I'm glad to see you here. I was a little worried. Now, I know you are... we're not like good pals or anything that I can just say anything to you and you not get offended, but I think we're good enough to where we can go back and forth.
Yeah, y'all gave it to me good the other night.
We did. Although you did send me a couple of gifts during the game when UNCW was winning. So, like, you weren't innocent in the whole thing.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And I was about to bring up, I was like, did he deserve what we did?
Did we go too hard on him?
Did we
It's
go
fine.
too far?
No, it's all in good. That's what rivalries are all about.
Exactly. That's what makes it fun. I was surrounded by teal the other night.
Yeah.
And for a lot of the game, there was screaming in my ear. And then it got silent. And but I was glad. It was
pretty quiet the whole second half for
it was.
For the folks in team.
I was glad to see that result on Saturday because, first of all, it lifted your spirits. You needed that.
I mean,
but also, I was worried you may never come back. But after that, I was like, yeah, Ken will probably come back on the show.
I said, smile again, Ken. You can smile again.
And boy, did I.
Everything good in Studio B? All right. The camera is...
I was trying to adjust the camera, and evidently when you're trying to tilt it down, if you don't use both fingers, the camera just goes whoop,
Let's
and
just
goes over there.
The whole show. It kind of feels like we're in a moving vehicle.
Yeah. So I was trying to get the right camera shot, and I just wasn't doing it very well.
All right, Ken.
Yes.
What is on your mind?
The 70th anniversary of WNTT. I can't even say our own station's name.
Which station do you work with?
WNCT TV, Greenville.
Now, when are we celebrating this?
December 22nd. We've got an hour-long documentary I'm working on that airs at 7 o'clock on Friday the 22nd.
Is this your masterpiece? Is this your Godfather?
We'll see if I actually finish it. I got 2 weeks. We shot the outro of the thing last night. Brian Bailey. 90-second soliloquy on how just what he means, what the station means. It was going to be great TV. There's no audio.
Oh.
You can't hear him.
Did he cry?
Bailey does cry in this special.
Oh, and there was no audio?
No, this is the end portion. So there's a little separate segment just about him. That's where I made him cry, and it's great TV. It's gold. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
There is audio with that.
There's audio for that. And then we would go to commercial break. He's going to come back at the very end and just thank everybody for watching, being along for the ride. Very sentimental. Brian Bailey, 39 years. You can't hear a word he says.
So we're going to have to reshoot that?
I hope so, but Bailey's got a lot of vacation time to use before the end of the year. I don't think he works again.
All right, so Zach Kaplan, you're going to tell us.
Do your best Brian Bailey impression.
So this will air, I'm assuming, on WNCT Channel 9?
WNCT Channel 9, 7 o'clock, Friday the 22nd.
And how long is this?
It's an hour long.
Man, all right.
We're not calling it special, we're calling it a documentary.
All right.
And if people miss it live on the air, can they find it maybe on your website?
It'll be on the website. It'll be on our YouTube. Then it runs again Christmas Day at 5 o'clock.
Man. I am big into documentaries. This could be a breakthrough for you, Ken.
We got something for everybody. We talk about the good old days with Carolina Today and Slim Short, Jim Woods, Diane Bowen. We got some local legends who used to work at the station that are still in the media business with, can I say his name?
You can say
over at the other place. Henry Hinton.
No, you can't say it.
Okay. We talked to John Moore, the mayor of Farmville, who used to work at WNCT. A bunch of old familiar faces who used to work for us are coming through, and it's a lot of fun. And so if you've ever watched Channel 9 for any period of time, there's going to be something there that's going to entertain you.
Chandler, do you want to read that?
Oh, man. We have a Zach Kaplan tuning in. He says, Ken is giving Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, that's why you didn't want to read it. Francis Ford Coppola.
Coppola?
It's Coppola.
I'll run for his money.
Run for his money on this one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this could be big.
It's going to be all like Japanese subtitles because you just have to dub over Bailey's mouth with somebody else's voice. But
well, we've got a great. Shirley, hit some of our examples of Brian Bailey talking
we'll just
on this show. We've got plenty of audio we can use.
Hold on.
Yeah, and just it might not make a lot of sense, but he talks about
that. Of course, is a statistic you can look at.
Right, really insightful stuff like that we can use.
Yeah, and of course his classic.
Yeah, you just have him laughing because he's so excited about this anniversary.
Yeah.
But that's, did you say 70?
70, yes.
Wow, 70 years.
70 years since we gave Brian Bailey the keys to the building.
I go back a long ways. That was the station my parents and grandparents always watched. I remember a lot of days at my grandparents' during the day, you watch the news and then watch Young and the Restless.
Yeah, and Price is Right before that. Yeah. You know, you just spend the whole day over at Channel 9.
Are Victor Newman or Jack Abbott a part of this?
You know, we actually reached out. We did.
Did you really?
We did not hear back.
Oh, man, but you did.
We tried to get anybody and everybody. We tried to get Drew Carey.
Cricket?
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't go to for Cricket?
Nah.
Jill? I know way too many names from Young and the Restless. Delaney, have you ever watched any soap operas? Like, is that popular? That can't be popular amongst your crowd, right?
No.
Even how about growing up? Did your parents have you ever seen any?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's still around though, right?
Still around. Yep.
Yeah.
I think they have them.
I don't think they have them on mainstream TV anymore. I don't think.
Young and the Restless is.
I know Young.
Sure.
Okay,
and
so
maybe what's the one, Bold and Beautiful? I think that's.
There's only a handful of them left.
Yeah.
Days of Our Lives, I think, is streamed, but not
on Peacock or something.
Yeah, but I don't think it's on like local television.
So I listen to 48 Hours Mystery Podcast. Like, I don't watch the shows anymore. I listen to the podcast, and they always advertise stuff and. They like, you can catch Young and the Restless in podcast form. And I swear I've been tempted to start back, but I have not.
Is it just the audio version of the show? Or
yeah, I guess so.
Interesting.
Like, yeah, I wonder how much you're missing out if you can't see the long stares
and
they
the
give.
Expressions. And,
yeah.
And
all
music.
Right. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, the classic piano tune that we all know and love.
Yeah, I grew up with my grandma watching her stories.
Yeah, got to watch the stories.
God and Light.
All right, Ken, do you have all your body parts? We're talking about this earlier. You had anything removed?
Appendix.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Hey, well, Survivor. I'm a survivor as well. When did you have yours out?
I was 15. That's a great story here. I was 15, woke up, terrible stomach pains. So I'm living in Plymouth. They take me to Washington Regional Medical, whatever it's called, Washington General Hospital. I don't know the name of it.
It's a good soap opera too.
Yeah. That might still be on. I don't know. And the doctors misdiagnosed me. They thought I had an ulcer, like in my stomach. So they cut me open to fix this ulcer. They got in. I didn't have an ulcer. So they're like, well, we're here. We'll take the appendix out. So they took that out, and it turned out to be like a benign tumor on a lymph node.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wait, so You didn't have appendicitis.
No, but they were. Since we're in here, we're going to take it all out.
That is what I was talking about earlier. We all should have it removed before it ruptures anyway.
Like wisdom teeth.
Just get them out of there. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I got those out as well.
Yeah.
Wow, what a story. So you're all good from that then?
Sure. Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, good point. All right, how about the week UNCW had, Ken, losing to East Carolina? And I said it even in that game, like, they just missed a ton of shots. Like,
they missed a ton of shots.
0 for 11 to start the game from 3?
Yeah. They were 3 for 23 for the whole game, and one of those 3 was banked in
by the big lefty. I thought the game changed when they stopped going through Phillips and started giving the ball to that lefty every possession.
Yeah, Shaquem Phillips from South Central was getting to the basket at will in the first half, and they kind of went away from it. But then they go to Rupp Arena.
And what happened there? I didn't watch it. I followed it, but what happened?
I think they made 8 threes in the first half.
There you go. You make shots.
Trezarian White and Shaquem Phillips in the second, probably the last half of the second half just took over.
So my dad texted me Saturday. He said, would Ken trade a win in Rupp for a loss in Minges? And I said, absolutely. That's a deal with the devil he would make. What's your answer, though?
I mean, it happened, so yeah, I'm going to take it.
But you're reluctant to say that, which is kind of surprising.
Like, going into the season, like, it's tough. Like, you don't want to lose to ECU as a UNCW fan. That's your rival. You want to have bragging rights. You want to be able to put stuff on social media making me look stupid, you know?
I guess it's like nationwide. You'd rather, because nobody outside of our state knows that ECU beat UNCW.
Well, they talked about it a lot during the game. This is a team lost to East Carolina the other day. And they lost to Appalachian State by 30.
That is a good point. But now everybody out there knows that UNCW beat Kentucky, so you do have that.
Listen, it's good publicity for the university. There were several articles on ESPN.com about it and about Takeo Siddle, the head coach. He actually went to Kentucky as a player at Gardner-Webb and won at Rupp Arena back in 2007 or something. Then he takes them as a head coach and wins. So it's any publicity is good publicity.
I saw him join Mark Gottfried and another coach to be one of the. I think there was only 3 of them that beat Kentucky
as a player and a coach.
As a player and a coach at Rupp Arena. So.
Usually, when I hear people talking about joining Mark Gottfried, it's at a fill in the blank. Yeah. It is trivia night at AJ's, by the way.
Yes,
and I'm starting to see that. Might have some scallywags and maniacs there tonight, Chandler. So that'll be fun. Maybe some new blood at Sports Trivia at AJ's tonight.
Scallywags. Is this the name of the new Coastal Plain League baseball team?
It should be the Greenville Scallywags.
It's one of the finalists, right?
I don't know. I remember the what was the weird animal that they were going to have?
It was going to be the booty.
Yeah.
Or the garden gnomes.
Gnomes. That's not an animal, but that was the weird one I was thinking of.
Or the peg legs or the scallywags.
Speaking of trivia, I watched the Dozen Trivia somewhat religiously and did not watch from either last night or Monday night, but a friend sent this along. I always love when ECU is featured on the Dozen Trivia. This is a Barstool production. You can watch it on YouTube, and as a trivia nut, I watch it all. Shirley, do you have that Q&A from last night's game? Let's hear it.
Before his NFL success, Chris Johnson had over 4,000 yards from scrimmage playing for this at-the-time Conference USA school from 2004-2007.
I don't want to miss it. I got a lifeline, but I got a good guess. Hank, do you have a name that comes to mind?
No.
I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you got? Because if it's what I'm thinking, then go ahead. I thought he was from Memphis.
Do you want to use your?
What school were you thinking though?
No, not Memphis. You want to call your guy?
Yeah, we might as well just iron it out.
You gonna call him?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey, bud, what's going on? Where did Chris Johnson go to school? Conference USA 2004-2007.
East Carolina.
East Carolina. I thought it was final. Yeah, final answer.
Final answer. Yeah.
I thought it was Memphis.
5-4.
All right, thanks, bud. All right, take it easy.
So
5-4.
Hey, they ended up getting the answer. I always wonder like how, and those are pretty big sports guys, I would say. But like, how many people know East Carolina? How many people know Chris Johnson? It's a team of 3. They did not know, but they did have a specialist, I guess they could call to get the answer. I do like too that they said East Carolina, not ECU. I just found that interesting.
Or Eastern Carolina.
Right. They went with East Carolina.
ECTC.
So that made me proud as a Pirate. David Garrard was an answer somewhat recently, and Chris Johnson an answer last night on the dozen. But hearing East Carolina hits a little different than hearing ECU. You with me there?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you with me?
When I say East Carolina, I usually say East Carolina.
You say East Carolina.
East Carolina. The perp. No, but I like seeing and hearing East Carolina.
Yeah. Even though I think the move towards ECU was a good move, because think about it, TCU, you never hear anybody say Texas Christian. I guess like UCF.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to screw up.
No one says Southern Methodist
FIU, SMU. LSU.
No one says Louisiana State.
Yeah. So I think the move to ECU would prevent the Eastern stuff, but to hear East Carolina, I don't know, made me proud.
You should be.
Thank you. Nobody says University of North Carolina at Wilmington.
No, it used to be all kinds of crap, though. Like, they're playing NC Wilmington or North Carolina Wilmington. Now it's either UNCW or UNC Wilmington, which is acceptable.
North C Wilmington. Yeah. So, anyway.
NC Wilmington.
We, I don't know, there was a lot of, I don't know, people up in arms about because on the media guide it did say, do not call us East Carolina.
Yeah.
And that's pretty lame. Like, ECU or East Carolina, both of those work. You should not tell people not to say East Carolina. John says, Ken, if Stephanie Cornwell isn't in the documentary, it ain't complete. All right, make a note of that.
All right. Add that to the notes.
Chad says, good old Carolina today. Remember watching Slim Short?
That was not his real name. Does anyone know Slim Short's real name? It's in the special. Tune in. Find out.
What a tease. I was probably going to watch before, but now I'm definitely going to watch. Oh, that was a good one, Chandler.
Is it Garrett Short?
Sorry to Garrett. Are they related?
Garrett Short is Slim Short's uncle.
I have a real question. Is Zach Maskovich in this?
Oh, God.
Make another note.
No.
If he's not in it, I ain't watching.
He's in it when he was shooting the highlights at Conley that one night. He took one right in the...
Yeah, you got to show him getting it. Can you at least put that in somewhere? Like, we've had some highs, we've had some lows, and it's bonk.
You know, I thought this show was about 95% done. Now I got to go back and put some audio to Bailey and then put these extra couple people in it.
Eric is guessing Slim Short's real name is Fat Long. Close?
That's when he worked at Channel 7.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Eric. Congratulations on your treasure chest win. Chad said, when you see USC, which school do you think of? That's not even a question.
Southern California.
Because only one of them goes by USC. The other one goes by South Carolina. South Carolina should not try to go by USC. If there was another ECU out there, Eastern Colorado, and they were good, I wouldn't say go by ECU.
Which Carolina is Carolina? Carolina or Carolina?
To us, North Carolina.
See,
South Carolinians, South Carolina.
I'm a big see it both sides, Ken. I like to think from different perspectives. Yeah. I think if I was raised in the low country, I might think Carolina would be Carolina.
Yeah.
How do you feel differently, don't you?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it was funny because they played each other to start the season at a neutral site. So one end zone was painted in what they call it, cool. Garnet black or whatever, and that said Carolina. And the other one was Carolina blue, and it said Carolina.
I like that.
Yeah.
And the winner gets to keep the name for a year.
And Carolina
won.
No doubt. I got Carolina. And they lost 10 straight then the season.
Let's take a break. When we return, 40 bowls in 14 days with Ken Watlington.
I know the first one. Celebration Bowl.
Oh, well, that's not your bowl game.
Oh, okay.
You have an assigned bowl game.
I've already been assigned.
You have to go and cover it.
Well, you're...
Is it the Birmingham Bowl again?
It is.
Oh, my God.
What do you mean again?
Did you have that one?
I was there last year.
What happened last year?
I spent my Christmas in Birmingham.
That's fun.
For a Pirate victory.
You are just tied to that Birmingham Bowl.
Who was it this year? Tulane?
Troy and Duke.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So get your thoughts together. We'll take a break. Come back. Ken Watlington joins us to wrap up hour number 1. DB, Danny Beal still to come. Patrick Mason, Jacob Jenkins Cowart, Ryan McCrystal. A treasure chest opening. We got a lot going on a Wednesday. Back with you after this.
been 1 week since you looked at me.
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Right now, new and current customers can get any phone for free at US Cellular, so you can connect with all your family members this holiday season. You can even call your aunt who always makes you talk to your cousin, who's a dog. Or, maybe just send her a festive text. Get the gift of connection at US Cellular. Get any phone free today. US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Are you struggling with weight loss? It might be 15 pounds or 115 pounds. It seems like losing weight involves too much exercise and not enough food. Well, no more. Semaglutide is an FDA-approved treatment offered by ArcPoint Labs. Dr. John Bruce, a board-certified bariatric surgeon, will consult and oversee your entire weight loss journey. Transform yourself and get ready for the beach next summer. This program is safe, cost-effective, and has a physician oversight. Call ArcPoint Labs today at 514-8049.
You've worked hard to make your business successful, and that's why it's really important to always have a bank in your corner when you need them. This is former ECU baseball player Ashley Capps from First Bank, and our experienced team of local bankers includes Lee Watson, Chris Richards, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nisbet. To get the business services that are right for your business today, come and see someone on our team at First Bank on Arlington Boulevard here in Greenville. First Bank, together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With the holidays approaching and a new year right around the corner, now is the perfect time for a review of your home, auto, and life insurance with a trusted and experienced agent. This is Brandon Manning with Farm Bureau Insurance. Call me today and let me provide you a free quote that could save you money. My clients always have my cell phone number, and I'm available before and after business hours to meet with them. Call me at 531-1812 to schedule a review and get a free quote for the new year. Merry Christmas and have a happy new year.
The Rick House is Eastern North Carolina's premier restaurant and bourbon authority. Jefferson's, Basil Hayden, Woodford Reserve, and a Midwinter Night's Dram are just a few of the incredible bourbon options. The Rick House features the very best steaks and fresh, made-from-scratch pastas. The Rick House can host your corporate event or special parties in the 3,000-square-foot banquet hall. Join the Rick House for Sunday brunch from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for the wine tastings on the last Friday of every month. The Rick House.
This is Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts, Pitt County's go-to shop for all things golf carts. We have E-Z-Go, Club Car, and utility carts to choose from. Whether it's for the beach, riding around the neighborhood, or working in the yard, 360 Golf Carts has the perfect ride for you. If you have issues with your current cart, take it by my shop for an expert's diagnosis. From parts to sales to service, we have you covered. We will even deliver right to you. So come see me, Brian Harris, on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. 360 Golf Carts, Pirates supporting Pirates.
What's even better than going to Jimmy John's? The great taste of Jimmy John's coming to you. Check out their convenient catering bundle, including a 12-pack of half sandwiches made with fresh baked bread, hand-sliced meats, and fresh veggies, plus 2 premium sides, 15 chips, and 15 desserts, all for one great price. You can also choose an a la carte option. Pick it up, or they'll set it up for you. And don't forget Jimmy John's loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
Pirate Radio.
We have a standard for the way you're going to play, and we're going to start making sure that we point out those that are meeting the standard, and everybody else has to rise to that. You have to. There is no choice. You have to rise to the standard, because the standard is what wins.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Well, welcome back. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer is ready to help you combine home and auto and save right here in Greenville. Call 493-0002. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Timothy Sawyer is there. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Oh, I like what you did here, Shirley. What did you do?
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Yes. In fact, I want to do a segment called What's the Frequency, Kenneth, where we ask Kenneth Watlington some questions.
Or, oh my
well
God,
done.
they killed Kenny.
That's a good one.
Never heard that one.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Zach Maskovich and I
God, they killed Kenny.
used to do the crotch punch of the week. That was the segment. And The Abyss. Something about Into the Abyss, where we talk about weird stories going on in the world. That was our.
I remember that one.
Those were our downtime segments. We'll have some of those with Ken maybe. But right now, Shirley, we need to hit another intro, and that would be 40 bowls in 14 days. Can you hit one for me?
40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40
We always
bowls
want
in
the country
14
version,
days. Oh my goodness.
I don't really like any of the other
40
ones,
bowls in
other than
14
country.
days, 14 days,
I just want Ken to hear it.
14 days, 40 bowls
Let's see
in
what we got.
14 days, 14
days. This was for Brian Bailey, a Boston version.
40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls
Forgot I did that.
in 14 days.
You know the words.
40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. 40
Forgot about
bowls
this
in
one.
14 days.
I really like this Boston
40
song.
bowls in 14
All right, cut it.
days.
40 bowls in 4. Brian Bailey loves him some Boston.
Now let's play the Justin Bieber version for Chandler.
He did a version of that?
No.
Oh, God, I was about to get really angry. Ken, your favorite band is, I'm sure I've asked, please tell me again.
I go back and forth. I think my favorite of all time is A Tribe Called Quest.
That's right, you said that.
Yeah, Foo Fighters, big Foo Fighters guy.
All right, I'll try to come up with a personalized version for you next week. Your bowl is the Birmingham Bowl.
I know all about this place.
Tell me 3 facts about Birmingham.
Birmingham is in Alabama.
1.
You pass a Buc-ee's on the way there.
2.
Had a bunch of good breweries.
3.
Good craft beer scene there.
All right. there you
4.
go.
Legion Field is a dump.
Yes, and the bowl game is no longer there. It is at
the new
insert name stadium company name here.
Progressive?
No, but
it's a really nice stadium.
You're very progressive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Saturday, December 23rd, nooner.
So it's before Christmas this year.
Troy versus Duke.
Does Duke have any coaches or players left? Are they able to actually play?
They have no coach. They have no quarterback.
Kind of big deal.
Yeah. Do they have the kid from Washington playing?
He switched over the defense now. So, but yeah, I'm guessing he'll be there.
All right.
Troy, as you know, is in Alabama.
Just more facts from Ken Watlington.
So I'm thinking a Trojan victory here.
All
Was
right.
Troy in the top 25 at one point this year?
I'm going to say no, but don't hold me to that. Ken W. is taking the men of Troy to knock off Duke. Ken, you got your special coming up later this month?
Ideally. I got 2 weeks to finish it.
And we just gave you 8 more people to add to it.
I'm going to have to ask the news director for another half hour for all these new ideas we just got.
All right. Commanders stink. I'm just trying to think anything else.
Yeah.
How the Canes doing right now?
They win. I went to the game Saturday night. They were great. And then they lost on the road the other night. So up and down.
Who will Shohei Ohtani play for next season?
The Atlanta Braves.
Okay.
It's not going to happen. It's going to be the Dodgers.
And I think I have no further questions. We'll let you go.
Thank you. God bless you.
Ken, you on TV today?
I will. 5 o'clock.
Check them out.
5:30, 6
WCT Channel 9.
Yep.
Ken Watlington on your side. We'll take a break, come back. Well. Look who's here. Oh, DB, Danny Beal will join us. We'll talk some baseball, football, everything in between with the Pirate Pitcher when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Back with you after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, number 16 for your ECU Pirates. And with the holidays approaching, I want to let everyone know that my Still I Rise t-shirts are in stock at Shimmer Boutique. We are excited to announce that adult and youth sizes are now available. Visit Shimmer today on Greenville Boulevard or message them on their Facebook or Instagram page if you live out of town. Thank you for your support. Go Pirates and happy holidays.
Make your holiday shopping a slam dunk this season with a gift certificate from Beauty Bar MediSpa and receive a free gift. Or put the ball in your court by shopping our 12 Days of Christmas flash sales, December 7th through the 22nd. 12 days, 12 different sales, offering tremendous savings on all Beauty Bar MediSpa services and products, such as Botox, filler, laser treatments, RF microneedling, facials, hair removal, and more. There's something for everyone at Beauty Bar MediSpa. The shot clock is running on your time to shop. Gift wrapping and shipping are available. BeautyBarMediSpa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville.
Hey you, yeah you, have you heard? Greenville Auto World is under new ownership and is now part of the DriveHereNow.com network. DriveHereNow.com is run by local people who buy, service, detail, and sell everything directly to you. Greenville Auto World is now the 5th dealership to join the DriveHereNow.com network. Get car shopping today at DriveHereNow.com and choose a location near you. DriveHereNow.com, serving Eastern North Carolina for over 47 years and proud supporter of the Pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, join us at Fleet Feet for our Wednesday pub run on December 13th at 6:15 p.m. for the Carhu Teddy Bear Trot. This event is a toy drive to benefit the Children's Hospital, so grab a stuffed animal and bring it with you. Every runner who donates a toy to the drive will be entered to win a special raffle prize from Carhu. We'll also have Tiebreakers food trucks serving up some tasty food for us that evening, so come dressed in your holiday best and show off your Christmas-themed running gear. We can't wait to see you at Fleet Feet December 13th at 6:15 p.m. for our epic Teddy Bear Trot. Merry Christmas and go Pirates!
The Angus Grill is your premier spot for the best burgers, cheesesteaks, and brisket sandwiches around. Join us for our unmatched variety of burger combinations, from the mushroom bacon Swiss burger to the jalapeno popper burger to the original Angus classic. Pair that burger with our amazing onion rings, tots, fries, or sweet potato fries. Angus Grill, with 4 amazing locations in Eastern North Carolina, including Winterville near Pitt Community College, on Jarvis Street in Uptown Greenville, and on Statensburg Road near the hospital. It's the best burger around, guaranteed. Nothing freshens up a space like a new coat of paint. And no one east of Raleigh makes painting easier than CertaPro. Residential or commercial, inside and outside, CertaPro is your dependable painting experts. CertaPro's concern is about getting your painting done right and making sure you're satisfied. Whether you have a large or small job, professional quality is what you will get. Let us come to your home or business and give you a free quote. CertaPro takes all the worry away from your painting project. Go to CertaPro.com and click on Clayton Greenville. That's CERTAPRO. CertaPro.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Beauty Bar MediSpa. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Visit BeautyBarMedispa.com to set up a free consultation. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Thinking about takeout tonight? Familia can make everything real easy for you with a great selection of Italian food and more. Visit FamiliaNC.com pizzagate.com to see the full menu featuring pizzas, pastas, salads, and homemade desserts. Place your order online or call 689-6330 and Familia will have your order ready in their convenient drive-through window for pickup. Finish up a busy day with a great dinner for yourself or your family from Familia. Familia on Fire Tower Road near Pitt Community College. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Alrighty, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Shirley Rhodes, intern Delaney, Chon, and Danny Beal, DB, who is. Are you still an intern here?
I'd like to think I would go, like at least one in remembrance, an honorary intern,
because we have an intern that actually does work.
Yeah, actually does stuff around here.
Yeah, and we appreciate that. And you're just one of these, D1 athletes. Thinks you can do whatever.
Maybe I'll come pop in over winter break and surprise you guys and just run a show for a whole week.
Speaking of surprising us, you'll always have a place in my heart for that morning you came in during the Bud Light pregame tailgate and gave us breakfast.
I'm just trying to give a little back. That was opening. That was Michigan, wasn't it?
It was the opener. Yeah. It was. Yep. And Shirley left her her spot, so we're gonna hear Tina all segment. Rolling.
I literally saw Shirley get up and leave, and I was like, "Oh wait, she forgot to put the bumper down."
No, what happened? Unfortunately, people tend to want to call the studio. We don't have like a business line and a studio line. It's all one line.
We need a business line for taking care of business.
Yeah,
I need to stand on it.
This was a business call, and I had to get up and tell Jonathan. So
now, what is that you just said? Because I've seen that.
Right as you said it, right as you said that, I was like, Chandler's going to say it. I know he is.
Who started?
Stand on business.
Now, who started that? What is?
I don't know, and to be honest, I don't really know what it means.
Okay, all right.
Like keep it real, maybe.
Yeah, basically.
Stand on business. Fair enough. Let's see. We've got Jamie said, Danny, so nice of you to join us. When you say you're going to join us, Eric says, who is this Danny you speak of? Chad said, Danny.
Bring it on. I knew this was coming. Bring it on.
Sounds familiar. He plays a sport right. Feel like I've heard of him.
Gosh.
Danny, you are here now. You did say you'd be here yesterday.
I did. And I screwed up because I was so excited to come in, and then we ended up having a lift right at the time that I said I was coming in, and I just had to shift some things around, and here I am.
How much you bench?
I actually PR'd the other day. I went up 17 pounds from the last time we maxed. Yeah.
Wow. That sounds pretty significant.
Me and Carter both went up 17 pounds, so I think I'm up to like 265.
Up to 82 now?
Yeah. Up to the bar.
Hey, man. I laugh, but, man, I had a summer where I actually, worked out and saw, great success.
Great success.
I'm very lazy and stopped doing it, but, I could do everything pretty great other than the bench.
Really?
I felt really, really bad.
I think it might be because you have long arms. Long arms, there's JC's bench.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm trying to cut you some slack here.
I got this wingspan.
Yeah,
Let's say I'm
got an NBA wingspan.
Victor Wembanyama over here.
Trying to give you some help.
Appreciate that. All right, Danny, how was Mission Week for you and the guys?
It was good. It was not as traumatizing as it had been in the past, according to all of us, but it was fun. It was actually pretty enjoyable.
Now, are you saying that, or are the freshmen also saying that? Because
every single time we would come, so we had 5 sessions. It was a morning session Sunday, afternoon Sunday, morning Monday, afternoon Tuesday, and then afternoon Monday, and then the last one was morning Tuesday at whatever it was, 5 in the morning. But every single time we would come back to a session, it would be 20 questions from all the freshmen. Is this going to be hard? Are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? And I'm like, guys, how about we just wait and find out all together? It was definitely an eye-opening experience for them just because of how we had done it in the past. We were expecting something different, but I actually enjoyed it. It was a great team bonding thing. I was telling, and I sound like a wuss for this, but I was telling Coach G after we had finished up the obstacle course of the last part, I'm like, Coach, I'm not gonna lie, I have dreaded this for the past 4 years. Absolutely hated it. You probably know that just from me on radio and stuff. But I was finishing up and walking around and cheering everybody else on to finish, and I was kind of getting emotional. I'm like, I'm never gonna do this again. I've dreaded this for 4 straight years. Hated every single second of it, and I will never have to do this again.
Has Mission Week gotten easier for you as the years have come along?
Yeah, I think as you get more used to it and you kind of know what to expect, it's like you kind of prepare. It's more mental than anything. It's just like preparing your mind to just embrace the suck for the next 3 days, and it's been a lot easier now than it was when I was a freshman for sure.
When you say morning, we're talking.
I like you taking over here. Go ahead.
When
you wanted it 50-50.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, 55%.
Yeah.
Here's my extra 5%. When you say morning, this is like at what, 5 in the morning?
So Sunday we didn't have class at 8 or 9 a.m. So we started at 6. So it wasn't horrible. You get up at 5, get to the field at 5:15, 5:30, and then get your team ready and get ready to go. Monday and Tuesday were 5. Those were tough wake ups, especially the Monday. At least the Tuesday you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Monday was brutal. After being sore and just beaten up Sunday, it's like, yeah, I'm getting up at 4, getting to the field at 4:20, getting your mind right. It's tough.
You don't realize, Danny, they're the good old days until they're long gone. You're living them right now.
It's terrifying. I don't want to go in the real world yet.
Yeah, you got to put it off as long as you can. But you got that part over with. So now, what is December like for you?
So we have obviously exams and stuff. Prioritizing finishing up the semester strong. We'll have exit meetings this week. We had our annual Christmas party on Monday. We had like Secret Santa stuff, which was awesome. Always a good time, always funny. We have that. We have exit meetings all throughout the week. Finish up with those Friday, and then we'll have a meeting Friday afternoon. Guys can go home if they're done with the exams after that, and then there's going to be roughly like 20 of us staying the weekend because we have stuff on Monday and Tuesday next week, whether it's exams or throwing or whatever it is. And then we'll be gone, and we'll be back the first weekend of January.
Can you break some news and tell us? I've been told, but I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but where is the North Carolina game on February 24th going to be?
What day is that?
The Saturday. It's the neutral site. So the Chapel Hill Friday.
I found that out.
Sunday Greenville. Well, somebody told us.
Yeah.
We were told.
It is.
How about we don't want you to get in trouble?
It is a new. You don't know. You're breaking the news to me too. I thought it was because at least the way we had done it years past was because we've done this for 2 years. So it was first year was 2 in Chapel Hill. First year was 2 in Greenville. Last year was 2 in Chapel Hill. I didn't know that we were doing a neutral site game. I thought it was just going to be Greenville to Chapel Hill.
So you don't know anything.
Not a clue.
They just tell you the important information.
No, I'm worthless.
We are told, Chandler, you want to say it at the same time?
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Fayetteville.
All right, I wanted him to say it, not me, so I don't want to get in trouble. So Chandler is reporting that
you can't get clipped. So you can't get clipped saying that now, so you're good. He can.
Chandler, that was good though, buddy.
Set me up.
I did. We were told that game would be played in that location, but we are.
I was just kidding. It's not in Fayetteville.
We played Camel in Fayetteville last year.
Oh yeah,
was that the park?
Josh Moylan got tossed after
that
the
was
game.
That game. Okay, yeah.
And Cliff Godwin.
That's a great park. That's real. The locker rooms are gorgeous. The staff was awesome, so I'm excited for that. It's cool.
John did some great live updates from that park.
Yes,
home of the Woodpeckers.
Home of the Fayetteville Woodpeckers.
The only gripe I have is the TV is just not great there. Like I remember Carter Cunningham's dad having to video when we played Queens.
Okay.
And it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like the TV broadcast.
I thought you meant like more like the Jumbotron.
No,
the Jumbotron is like one of the best single A.
Danny likes watching the game while it's there on
TV. Somebody makes a cool play. I don't know. What if I wanted to see Moylan get thrown out? And I can't watch it now. I got to watch from the stands.
Tyler said, "How about the banquet selling out so quickly?"
Yeah,
in like 30 minutes.
It's so cool. I feel like it's been like that, not that quickly at least, but the past couple of years it's sold out like within a day. But 30 minutes is eye-opening.
What does the banquet mean to you as a player?
Hey, great question.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Chandler.
Let's see what he says.
Chandler, good question.
Hey,
thank you.
It's awesome.
Hey, Danny, great answer.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's a nice experience just because the players get to sit with people that pay for tables. So it's like you're not just sitting with your teammates, you're not sitting with coaches, you're not sitting with your parents. You're sitting with people that you have to actually interact with. Like, for example, my freshman year, I had to sit with the owners of the Tiebreakers. Very cool. I'm friends with their kids now. I see them around. Like, it's good interaction. Now, last year I sat with Dixon Williams' parents, so it was like I kind of know them a little bit, but it's still cool to get along with them. And now we'll have a couple of us, now that I'm the age of, I'm in speaking territory.
You're of age.
Yeah, so it'll be Carter Cunningham, me, Jacob Starling, and Justin Wilcoxon speaking, and then along with Gavin and Mike Harrington as well. So it'll be interesting.
Mike Harrington, I was buddies with him growing up.
I'm pretty sure that's who it is. I'm like 99%
Former
sure.
Pirate baseball player?
Yeah. So it'll be. If I was nervous presenting an award at like the athletics banquet last year, having to give a speech at this thing is gonna terrify me. But no, I'm excited.
How much has your radio experience helped you for that future experience?
Not only my radio experience, but being around you two, getting the tutelage that I've gotten from you two. I think it is what it is. I'm gonna kill it.
And
can we get a free ticket for that?
I think I'm gonna have to mention you in my speech.
You've got
perfect.
Yeah,
you have the gift of gab naturally, but I think if you were wondering, hey, should I try to be sentimental here? You just got to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you've got it. I think you've learned that too. Like your best thing you do around here is just talk with the boys and
being dudes.
Yeah, exactly. You're a dude guy.
Dude. Yeah, guy dude.
Jamie says, who has Danny missed the most, Clip or Chandler? Don't answer that. That's a stupid question.
I know the answer. Yeah. It ain't you, Shirley. Stop pointing at yourself.
Joke's on all you guys. It's Delaney. Just met her. I missed more than 3.
Fair enough. Joey's probably the answer.
Yeah, I do miss Joe. Joe texts me all the time, though. It's funny because he was texting me. He's like, you need to pick it up on your picks because Tony passed me. And I'm like, okay, all right, I really got to lock in this week.
Yeah, you logged in and didn't send us a pick for Chargers-Patriots.
Yes, I did. I said Chargers. Why would I pick the Patriots? Why would I do that?
I don't know why you would do that, but
I did.
Joey sent
and I would hope that you picked the Chargers for me if I didn't.
Well, I didn't see it on your...
See, because I picked it the text before that. I said I'm not picking the Patriots, just FYI.
Oh, see, now we got to talk to Joey. Yeah. He is smuggling picks.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Hey,
all right, good.
See, we
got a new controversy
and a barn burner 6-0 game. I'm glad I missed that.
I've always struggled to trust Joey, and sometimes every time I'm starting to gain trust within him.
Is it because of his nationality?
No.
Wow. These are the questions we're not asking.
No, it's not. It's just...
I'm just making sure, man, because
you've already got me in trouble one time this segment. Please don't get me in trouble a second time.
I know we joke about it, about the Thursday or Monday night game earlier in the year where it was Commanders and Bears. We thought that was going to be the worst game in NFL history.
Yeah.
We might be able to break that feat tomorrow.
What do we got?
Mitch Trubisky versus Bailey Zapp, and Ramondre Stevenson's not even playing.
Yeah, this might be my game, Chandler, where we go no touchdown score.
This might be the one. Serious, I'm in all seriousness. It's going to be Pittsburgh. It's probably going to be crappy weather.
Chicago, Minnesota almost was a no touchdown score game.
No doubt. I mean, this is it's going to be brutal.
In Foxborough?
No, Pittsburgh. It's going to be like 20. I think the over in our saw, and I think Pittsburgh's like a touchdown favorite, and the over is like 29.5.
Is it really in the 20s?
Yeah.
No way.
It was. I think.
Let's see. Wow, 30.5. Yeah. So it's right there. Yeah. And if you go under, it's minus 120. So we might get under 30.
It's so ugly. It's so ugly.
Terrible.
It's so bad.
There was a 6-0 game the other day.
What game was it?
Wait, did y'all just say that?
No, what game was it?
I can't remember.
Let's see. Who was it?
Are you serious?
Who could it have been?
Surely you're kidding. There's no way.
Who was the 6-0 game?
You know what's really bad?
What team would it involve?
It's the only time in NFL history.
No, it wasn't Washington. Okay. It was, what game was that?
For the people that don't want to mess with my feelings, the first time in NFL history a team has let up 10 or less points in 3 straight games and lost all 3.
Are we talking about ECU? Because that almost happened.
Well,
wait, the Patriots have allowed 10. That can't be right.
For sure.
Yeah, Chandler, we had already discussed that. That's why we were mocking you there.
I thought you were kidding. I thought you were playing into the bit.
It's a thing I do. It's a thing I do.
It's okay, Mr. Rodgers.
So you're saying...
I'm pretty sure I saw that stat. Isn't that?
They lost 10-6 to the Colts.
Yep.
They lost 10-7 to the Giants. And 6-0.
I remember, because 10-6 was in overseas. I don't remember. Germany, maybe, when Mac threw that pick. What was the next game?
Colts, Giants,
Giants. Yeah, the Giants was when we missed that stupid field goal to 10 overtime, and then
somehow you gave up 20 to the Commanders and lost that one the previous week.
And then we'll have stupid wins like we beat the Bills, and it's like, how?
I think the stupid wins are about over though.
Hey, we're
for you guys.
Tank it for Marv.
Is that what we're doing?
I'd rather have Marv than Drake.
Who's throwing the ball?
Michael Penix.
Wait, how are you getting both of them?
Second rounder.
Okay, you got your plan.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And we're drafting Frank Gore Jr. in the 4th.
One more baseball question, Danny. When do you need the arm? Because I was going to ask you, the season begins February 16th against Ryder.
Dang.
When do you need that arm feeling 100% and ready to roll?
So we took off after Purple Gold, obviously. We took off Thanksgiving completely, and then we're starting to ramp up now. And by the end of the month, I'll be throwing bullpens, and we'll be kind of ready to go. We're going to hit the ground running when we get back, as we always do, but pitchers will be probably ramped up by 2nd or 3rd week of January. We'll start scrimmaging preseason, and then be ready to go, like you said, the 2nd week of February. We're excited.
Are you keeping number 45?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm not changing it.
Can't change that.
No,
I got a question for
Can't
Danny.
change the mojo.
Go ahead. I'll allow it.
What day is it, Danny?
It's Wednesday.
What happens on Wednesdays nights at 8 o'clock? Are you going to AJ McMurphy's tonight?
You know, now that you say that, I did see Clip's Twitter earlier, and I had the first answer on the 2015 AMV, in 8.5 seconds, not even.
You can answer that tonight at 8 o'clock.
Sure can. At where?
AJ McMurphy's.
That's right.
Good plug, gentlemen. Well done.
But, yeah, I might consider it. If I could.
That voice got a little high. Didn't like that.
That's never good.
Didn't like the high voice there.
Yeah, mango.
I like bass in a voice. It really, that rings true. When you get that treble in there, it's trouble. Treble, trouble.
Treble equals trouble. Ever heard of it?
Shirley, can we do a 40 bowls in 14 days with DB while he's here? Let's take advantage of this opportunity that we have.
40 bowls in 14 days. 14 days. 14 days.
This is new territory. A long time. We're picking every bowl game.
My goodness.
And I'm going to have one for you.
40 bowls in 14
in just a moment.
My
14
goodness.
All you gotta do is pick a game, dude.
Days.
Flip a coin.
40 bowls in 14 days. 14
It's supposed to be fun.
We're
having fun. This is fun.
We're having fun.
14 days, 40 bowls, 14 days, 40 bowls, 14 days, 40 bowls, 14 days, 14 bowls, 14 days, 40 days, 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days.
Okay.
That's quite exquisite.
I'd be beyond cool with never hearing that again.
You wouldn't be upset if you didn't hear that again? Play it again, Shirley.
Attaboy, John. Camellia Bowl. Camellia. Now, is this a type of flower?
Yes.
Okay. This is in Montgomery, Alabama. And DB, your game is Arkansas State versus Northern Illinois. I believe we've got Red Wolves taking on Huskies here. Chandler and I are a couple of Huskies.
I like you and I like the
I like
the action.
I like you and I.
You and I. Yeah.
So you're going Northern Illinois.
I have a ton of respect for Northern Illinois.
Speaking of which, let's talk other ECU athletics while you're here. Have you been to Minji's yet?
I have. I went, oh gosh, which game was it? It was one of the first couple home games. Might have even been the first one. But I've watched every single one of them when I haven't been able to make it. The UNCW game was obviously awesome. I watched Pettiford's buzzer beater on the way home for Thanksgiving, which was really, really cool. Also, hot take, South Carolina beats Clemson on the road tonight and comes into Minji Saturday undefeated, and we knock them off.
See, I love that, and I love where your head's at.
And this isn't the me and Bryce blind, confidence. This is going to happen. I'm telling you.
Let me get a line.
East Carolina beat South Carolina last year.
I'm just saying.
I would rather them beat Clemson tonight than lose, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm afraid they're going to lose their first game and come in here all ticked off.
If they beat Clemson, oh my goodness.
Why am I getting no line on this? Do we have injuries or something? Both teams, South Carolina and Clemson, 7-0. That's an 8 o'clock tip-off. Good game on the ACC Network on the Buccaneer Music Hall Scoreboard presented by Da Buck.
Da Buck.
I might have to come see you guys in was it
213, man?
I was gonna say 216.
Come on up.
213.
No, me and a bunch of the guys will be at the game on Saturday, so we'll bring it up there.
Please.
Yeah, come up.
It'll be like, we'll get it out.
We usually have plenty of room.
First game of the year, we saw Lane Hoover.
That's right, Big Hoove.
And Spivey, right?
And, Spivs didn't go over there.
Oh, well.
But I did see.
He's too cool for school. Hoover's a man of the people.
And Chandler was hanging out with Alec Makarevich up there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Good buddy of mine.
Yeah, that's right.
And so were you.
I know. I talked to him as well. Nice guy. All right. What do you think about John David Baker?
I'm excited. I was talking to one of my buddies the other day about it. The fact that he's been under Kiffin, Clay Helton, I'm missing a name that he used to coach under as well. But
Seth Luttrell at North Texas.
Yep. His press conference was astounding. Like, he was super, super confident.
Very.
He had that text from one of the QB commits the other day that I saw on social. That was pretty promising. So, I think it's certainly a step in the right direction. I know Coach Houston's going to, obviously work the crap out of him in the spring, and I think it'll be a new breath of fresh air with JDB in there. So hopefully he can get us rolling in the right direction.
It is pretty remarkable, and I'm just going by social media and message boards and things I look at, and even people I talk to, like in public, but the shift of Mike Houston just ain't it, and it just ain't going to happen. He's hit his peak. This is done. Get rid of him. Start over. To now, it's like, all right, we're going to keep that same Houston Herald defense, and now we got this offensive guy, and this thing's going to turn around quick. It's amazing the 180 people have done since this hire. So credit to Mike Houston for that. You want to win the public opinion because you want people to buy tickets and be interested in things like that. And I don't know, that's not his main goal. His main goal is bringing in a guy that he thinks can help out this offense. But either way, it seems like he's hit a preseason home run here.
Yeah, the defense looked great, obviously, and I think the question, at least the public, that everybody was asking about was the offense. And with a guy that was passing game coordinator at Ole Miss with Lane there, it's definitely a step in the right direction, especially with all the commits we got. I think I saw the other day, it's like we're a couple commits away, or one or two, or right outside the top 20 in the country. So I don't know which class that might be. It's either this year's or next year's, but it's still, hey, it's something.
Jamie says, how about Micah's buzzer beater?
I saw that too, and I saw her in the weight room the other day, and I was too scared to say anything to her because she kind of looked like she was in her zone. But I was like, I saw the post game with her and Coach McNeil, and I was like, that's pretty cool.
Hers was farther than Bobby P.
Much further, and we were talking. Joey said the other day Bobby's was a heave and Micah's was a shot. Both of them to me looked like they were just taking a jump shot,
a prayer.
But it was a prayer, but they had good form. None of them were like...
Bobby's was more off balance, and it was kind of fading away. I thought that's why it was cooler. And Micah's was like literally like step into it, like when you're screwing around with your buddies in the backyard, like I'm going to step into this, like shoot it.
And neither one banked, right? They just both buried them. Like, that was great. That was awesome.
Pirate basketball.
Danny, anything else we need to talk to you about?
Go Manders.
No.
Panthers stink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure do. Hey, I'm in the same boat.
This is a bad football table.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
A lot of bad.
Draft picks, I guess.
Me and you. You and I.
Yeah. Y'all two can have fun with that.
No, but at least you got like DJ Moore 08. 08.
Hey, they'll have a new coach. That's always exciting.
Hey, at least we'll have the number 1 overall pick in the second round.
Matter of fact, over under 2.5 new coaches for our teams next year. I'm going over. Actually, I know we're going to have one.
I was about to say, can we count Panthers? Because my point is, I don't think Bill's leaving.
All right. If that's
so
you're going under 2.5.
You don't think Bill Belichick's out?
No, I don't know why. Like, what is your reasoning for why you think Bill's out? Like, is that what you believe? Do you think he's leaving?
I believe it because I feel like I've read it, and I don't know how.
I've seen the edits of him in the Commanders jacket.
I don't want
Panthers. I've seen it in the Saints. Like, it's just not.
Keep him.
Why? Like, why? He's like 76. Why would you want that? Not that I don't want him, because I do. But I'm just saying.
I don't.
I was about to say, do you want him to stay?
Yeah. Okay. Let him ride into the sunset. He's done enough for my happiness in my childhood that he can do whatever he wants.
Jamie said something to the effect of those scores that we were talking about earlier proves Belichick can still coach. Just horrible quarterbacks. They still got a good defense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how much I agree with that. It proves to me he can't GM.
I was about to say.
They don't have good players.
I don't know. I'm just tired of hearing the he's nothing without Brady thing. Like we just went from the greatest quarterback of all time to.
You might be tired of hearing that, but it looks to be true.
Because he hasn't had anything to work with. Like, the old Patriot way just isn't like as effective anymore, just because of the fact that we don't have a quarterback that is as good as he is. Like, we can't just sacrifice good players and like, oh, you want to be a twerp, like you want to be Richard Seymour, like, no, we're gonna get rid of you. Like, we can't afford to do that anymore because we don't have Brady.
A twerp.
Yeah.
Who's the twerp? Jamie Collins?
Keep Talib.
It seemed like he was there, left, came back.
The same thing with Kyle. Kyle Van Noy is not nearly as much of a twerp, but it's the same kind of principle of like, we're going to bring you in, then you're going to leave, then you're going to come back.
And you got players, was it Chris Long, who said it wasn't fun or something like that?
Yeah, Chris Long. Well, that was the year that they went to the Super Bowl, and then the Eagles did, because Lane Johnson said something else about it, and I was like, dude, like, put a fork in it, man.
I do like how defensive, like how you will back your team and your coach.
But my thought process is like, I will never change the way it went in my childhood just because of all the winning that they did. But we can be terrible for the next 20 years. I'm going to still be like, listen, like,
that is true,
I have the faith. I have the faith.
You got that in the back pocket.
You mentioned Jamie Collins earlier. I remember watching him take an interception to the house in Dowdy Ficklin.
He was a great
Who did he play for?
Football player.
Southern Miss.
Really?
And was awesome.
No kidding.
Just did everything. Kind of like, it looked like high school where you could tell he was the best player on the field for his team. He was that kind of guy. Danny, you are the guy. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Of course, guys.
And good luck. We'll keep in touch.
Yep.
Try to do this again at some point soon.
Yeah.
And we'll see you Saturday in Minchies.
Yep.
And, and hopefully tonight.
Hopefully tonight.
Yeah, come on out. Come on out.
Sure, yeah.
It's the treble.
We'll see Patrick Mason coming up Saturday in Minji's, and we'll see him right here at this table next segment.
Wow.
He's healthy. He's off his injury, his sickness. We will talk about his road to recovery and everything else when we return after this.
Make your holiday shopping a slam dunk this season with a gift certificate from Beauty Bar Medi Spa and receive a free gift. Or put the ball in your court by shopping our 12 Days of Christmas flash sales, December 7th through the 22nd. 12 days, 12 different sales, offering tremendous savings on all Beauty Bar Medi Spa services and products, such as Botox, filler, laser treatments, RF microneedling, facials, hair removal, and more. The shot clock is running on your time to shop. Gift wrapping and shipping are available. BeautyBarMedispa.com.
This holiday season, let the magic begin with Hilton Greenville. Turn your events into unforgettable celebrations with a holiday event package. With classic decorations and a tasty custom menu, your guests are sure to feel the holiday cheer. From setup to cleanup, decor, and more, the Hilton has it covered for you. Make this holiday season stress-free and let the Hilton Greenville do the work for you. Visit the Hilton Greenville's website or call 353-3058 to book your unforgettable experience. Happy holidays from Hilton Greenville.
Hey, partner.
Here's the deal. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you can save an average of $889 per year. Hi, I'm State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer, and I'm ready to help you combine your home and auto and save in Greenville, North Carolina. Call 493-0002 today to get started on your personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Gobble up savings at your CBD store with their daily in-store specials. If you struggle with sleep, anxiety, or pain, your CBD store has what you need. Did you know their Delta gummies are the #1 in the world? They also have Delta seltzers, THCA flower, and pre-rolls, as well as gifts, jewelry, and accessories. They even have pet products for your furry friends. So stop by your CBD store today, open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 7, and located at 420 East Arlington Boulevard. Go Pirates!
Bostic Sugg Furniture is over.
The best place to go before hitting the water is Pirate Waters Outfitters in Washington.
This is Captain Bo Brooks, and at Pirate Waters Outfitters is the store with the clothing you need to enjoy the outdoors. Shop the best outdoor brands like Gut Camp, Marshwear, AFCO, and Foul Weather Gear by Grundon. Enhance your on-the-water fun with a turtle box speaker, a pair of Bahia sunglasses, or Smithy cast iron cookware. Pirate Water Outfitters on Market Street in downtown Washington, right next door to Breaking Bread, and also on Facebook and Instagram.
Hi, this is Brian Meador from East Carolina Athletics. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Well, I got a little change in my pockets going zing-a-ling-a-ling. Wants to call you up on a telephone, baby. And wants to give you a ring. But each time we talk, I get the same old thing. Always no huggy, no kissy until I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, you don't put my love upon no shelf. She said, don't give me no line.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Beauty Bar Metaspa. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Visit beautybarmetaspa.com to set up a free consultation. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Well, keep it local and print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com, the official sportswear provider of Pirate Radio. And Bud Light reminds Pirate fans to always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Shirley. Intern Delaney. DB sticking around for another segment.
He said, I ain't leaving.
He's going overtime.
No leaving.
And glad to have Patrick Mason back in here today, looking good.
Woo.
Patrick, that is a big watch.
Yeah,
that is a huge watch.
It is semi-large.
Now, what do you need besides time on that thing?
It's just a Garmin watch. I got it because it tracks my swimming.
Oh, okay.
But it is a very large face.
So when's the last time you needed to track your swimming?
Well, you could like put it on the swim setting. It says how many laps you did and like kind of stuff like that.
Do you still do that?
Yeah.
How often?
So like maybe the past couple of weeks I haven't gone, but I try to go a few times a week.
I didn't know that.
Swim laps.
Where do you go?
Just the Y in Rocky Mount.
Why?
Yeah, I just love swimming. Like I can't. I hate running, but
You're like
I'll swim. Yeah, I just love swimming. That's what gets me going.
Tony Dunn said his son was doing swim meets now at the place in Winterville. None of y'all are from Winterville. All right, never mind. Yeah, that's a.
We should have a relay race sometime.
No, we shouldn't. Are you on our team?
Yeah. We could do a cannonball contest instead.
Okay.
Now
that seems like a ricochet shot to me. I don't know.
I'm a pretty good swimmer.
I hate swimming. Hate it.
Yeah. Well, how do we know that about you?
I mean, I don't know.
You hate what?
Swimming.
You're probably good at it. You're tall. You know?
Do you know
doggy paddle.
Do you know how to swim?
Doggy paddle.
I
can swim a little bit.
You
but
can like
nothing
survive.
So when I was
not even that.
I don't think he can.
He said no. Throw me the buoy.
If I'm lost at water, yeah, you might just
He would have been done for in 1912.
schedule the funeral.
Okay, this feels like an old man question. Delaney, do you have to pass a swim test to like graduate from ECU these days? That was a real thing.
Clip what?
No.
It was
Danny's sweating over here now.
It was like it wasn't even well, we did have to swim a couple of laps, but also you had to doggy paddle for like 2 or 3 minutes or something. Like everybody had. Did you have
graduate college? No.
I'm pretty sure. Did I just make that up, or at least to pass the PE class or something? We had to do that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Taking chemistry and thermodynamics. Oh, by the way, you got to swim.
He couldn't swim, so
I got my swim test later. Dang it.
Yeah, no degree for you.
Tyler said, "Got to know how to swim to graduate." Exactly. That used to be a thing.
Next time you see someone like doggy paddling at the pool, it'd be like, "Where'd you graduate from?"
Let me see that degree, sir.
That looks like an East Carolina doggy paddle.
That's how they teach it.
Parker says yes. Tread water 5 minutes, says Jamie.
Okay.
If you fail the swim test, you have to take basic swimming. Okay, so there you go.
Why?
That's not a bad idea to be water safe, but I don't know how it's attached to a college, but you know. It's not a bad skill to know.
Yeah, okay. Jenny said all the people you couldn't swim had to take swimming and PE. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy.
Just round them up, throw them in the pool.
But man, I was like, I remember that first lap or half lap. So you go down and back, I guess. I was freaking torpedo Phelps. I was like, and boy, did I get tired after that second half. I was like, man, I don't know if I can make this. Newton, he passed. He said he also took lifeguarding as a PE class.
I wanted to be a lifeguard, and then I quickly realized in high school that I could not swim, so I could not be a lifeguard.
I need help.
That would be
Let
hilarious.
me go get my manager.
I do too. I'm actually using this.
Here, let me frisbee you the paddle. You grab that, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay up here where it's dry.
He said I wanted to be a lifeguard and realized I couldn't swim.
Quite quickly.
Hey, at least you found out beforehand instead of having to go save somebody.
Yeah, I mean, it was just all my buddies were doing it, and I'm like, they make good money. Why not? And then I got like into a pool and tried to swim some laps, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'll stick to it.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you have to learn. Like, you can't just like fake it out there.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why was my summer job, lifeguard, for a long time.
Could you throw a 92 mile per hour fastball?
No, I could not.
See, we all have different goals.
That's right.
Different things we can do, skills.
Yeah.
Could you host a 3-hour talk show every day?
Probably not.
Yes.
I'd run out of stuff to talk about.
I don't mean to flex, guys.
Here we go. Could you be a former long snapper?
I'm a really good swimmer. Never had a swimming lesson.
I never had a formal lesson.
Never had a swimming lesson.
I would love
lamest
to see you.
flex of all
It
time.
really was. A and B. How do you know who's told you you're a good swimmer, or are you telling yourself this?
I'm a great swimmer.
How do you know?
How do you even gauge that as like, you're talking to yourself?
I mean, look, I get around in the pool.
But how do you what do you measure that
Look at him,
against?
he's motoring around.
No, man, look.
Look at him go.
Everybody's hanging out of the pool party. Chandler's just swimming.
I'm like a kid. I'm like, hey, watch this.
That guy looks familiar over there. He looks like a real good
I do like
swimmer.
a cool little jump into the pool.
Oh man!
But like at my mom and dad's house, we have like an above ground pool.
Right.
I can go from one end to the other end without even going up.
Wow!
How deep is that pool?
Oh, probably about 4 feet.
Right. Are your feet touching?
No, I'm swimming in the water. And then I do the cool thing that you swimmers do, where you like flip your body around and just push off the side.
The flip turn.
I do that. And that, like, the first time I ever did that, I thought, damn, I am a good swimmer.
Do you plug your nose when you jump in?
No, man, I'm
Good.
not a nose plug.
Chandler's in his little above ground pool, and his mom and daddy are like, Chandler, you're a great swimmer.
They're videoing it.
you guys.
They're videoing it
I'm
from
like,
the
I
porch
can't
and putting it
wait
on.
When he's 23 years old.
Put it on Facebook.
Hey,
Mom,
look
Dad, watch
Look at
this.
Chandler go.
Look at our little fish.
By the way, for my 26th birthday, pool party at my house.
Yes.
All right.
And I'll show you how good I can swim.
I need to see this.
Good stuff. Chandler diving for plastic rings at the parties.
Yes.
I can do that. I can grab like 3 or 4 at a time.
Every 5 rings is a hot dog off the grill.
Danny, I'm with you now. This is one of the weirdest flexes of all time. It's not that impressive.
I'm a good swimmer without any
No one
lessons.
taught me how. I just started swimming.
You just picked it up natural.
There's that video out there somewhere with the guy. Man, what? The guy just takes the kid and
I
throws.
was about to say, curious where this is going.
The guy throws the kid into the pond, and he's like, "That's how you're gonna learn."
Oh yeah, I've seen that with the baby. I've seen somebody just launch a baby literally into like a small pool, and there's like someone catching, and then she just completely misses him and just watches him drown. It's like, this is how you learn.
Chad said above ground pool. It's like 5 feet across. Like, how do you even have time to get a stroke in?
Look, you go to White Lake right now, and you ask people, "Hey, do you know Chandler Honeycutt?" And they're going to say, "Do I know Chandler Honeycutt? You mean that awesome swimmer that used to like come here every summer?"
You swam in the lake?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
No lessons.
None whatsoever.
CL says he remembers the swim test well.
That's crazy.
So that's like a bygone era. Like, you just had to be water safe, and now people said,
if you drown, you drown.
That's right.
Basically. Tyler says, go across to the wellness center right meow. Have swim content for the socials.
Let's do it.
No.
Danny is out.
I'm out.
All right. Good segment.
It always is.
Yeah.
Always.
All right. We need
to see you, Patrick.
That'd be some good swim talk.
Patrick, before we take a break, what ailment did you have last week?
Nothing. My entire head just felt like 3 times the size. It was just one of those like
Felt like
sinus
mine.
kind of things. And it was just, But it was like, it's weird. Like, I haven't. Luckily, it was just like a 1 day kind of thing. But like that day, it was like felt like a hot air balloon in my head.
I hear that. I've had like the whatever cough or whatever. I had something for like 2 weeks.
I had something for like 2.5 weeks.
Well, I had something for 3 weeks.
I had something for 3.5 weeks a couple years ago.
Chandler's on one today, man. You're just
one up McGee.
I had no
here.
lessons, and I was still
step up.
You are stepping the hell up.
This 5% is going a long way.
The hot stepper.
Yeah, I recovered with no lessons.
Ryan McCrystal says
Ryan McStinky.
Awfully confident, Danny, considering the 5:15 crowd will be much better.
Wow.
Well,
you know what? Never mind.
I do love that everything's a competition with you guys.
Well, just
even being on this show.
Just understand that JC wanted me on with you guys. All right. Remember that, McStinky.
Oh.
McStinky.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. I want to get your thoughts, Patrick, on John David Baker.
I have thoughts.
And I want to hear something else that Chandler's really good at. Long snapping, swimming. Think of something else that you are good at that maybe the average person... You are better than the average person at fill in the blank.
It's not darts because you can come watch him play darts at what time?
8 o'clock.
At AJ McMurphy's for Sports Trivia.
Absolutely.
Delaney, I want you to think of one thing you're better at than maybe us or the average human. You got it? All right. Think about that. I like to know what people's skills are, you know?
I can cook. I got some chicken in the crock pot right now. I got some chicken in the crock pot right now, dude.
In the what now?
Crock pot.
Okay. I need to utilize the crock pot more. Because you can do some mean stuff in there.
It's exciting stuff.
All right, we'll talk about that. We'll talk soup and more when we return. Ryan says, tell them about Secret Santa next segment, buddy.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, we might have that story. Story time on a Wednesday after this.
The holiday tradition is back. It's the Nutcracker, presented by Dance Arts Theater. The Nutcracker will be at Wright Auditorium on the campus of ECU December 9th and 10th. Saturday has a 2 p.m. matinee and a 7 p.m. evening show. Sunday has a 2 p.m. matinee. Get your tickets now by going online at tickets.ecu.edu. Proceeds from this event will benefit the Maynard Children's Hospital at ECU Health and Medical Center in Greenville. Celebrate the season with the Nutcracker, presented by Dance Arts Theater.
It's back. The annual Pirate Radio Holiday Treasure Chest is back. Tune into Pirate Radio live weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. and you could win this.
A $100 gift card to Shimmer, a $50 gift card to Aiden Golf and Country Club and Farm Bureau Golf Swag Package from Brandon Manning, a $200 gift card to Shenandoah Graphics, or a $200 gift card from Bostic Sugg Furniture.
It's going to be a December to remember on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Take a break from the holiday hustle and bustle.
Shimmer Boutique has something for everyone in the family this holiday season. Locally owned and operated, Shimmer Boutique offers a wide variety of apparel for men's, women's, and youth, along with a huge selection of accessories and jewelry with the newest brand, Kendra Scott. Shimmer is your one-stop shop for the whole family this holiday season, offering customizable embroidery and free gift wrapping. 'Tis the season to be jolly for easy holiday shopping at Shimmer Boutique. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for new items arriving daily, or place an order at shimmerboutiqueonline.com.
For years, Callie Ann Phelps has been singing about Phelps Chevrolet.
Phelps Chevrolet is the one for you. Low, low prices, service too. See the big dealer right away. Carolina's finest, Phelps Chevrolet.
And you'll agree with what Skylar Phelps has to say.
Nobody beats Phelps Chevrolet's prices. Nobody.
The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
With the
The Rick House is Eastern North Carolina's premier American-styled restaurant and bar, and there's always something special happening at the Rick House. Join us for lunch. It's our 2 for $20 lunch special during the week, and it's the perfect spot for that lunch business meeting. The Rick House celebrates the last Thursday of every month with a special wine tasting, and our buffet brunch is to die for. Follow the Rick House on Facebook for the latest schedule. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits, 710 Red Banks Road beside the bowling alley in Greenville. The Rick House.
Looking for a hometown service in a hometown atmosphere? Look no further than G.W. Walker & Sons in downtown Washington. Randy and Carolyn Walker will work with you to make your home renovations come to life. At G.W. Walker & Sons, we offer a wide selection of flooring for your home, office, church, or school, along with expert installation. Stop by G.W. Walker & Sons at 203 West Main Street in downtown Washington, and let's start making those dreams come true. G.W. Walker & Sons, serving Eastern North Carolina since 1946. Go Pirates!
This is Brian Bailey, host of the Brian Bailey Show.
Here at Brown & Wood with Jeff Stahn. Jeff,
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Beauty Bar Metaspa. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Visit beautybarmetaspa.com to set up a free consultation. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. And both locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
I didn't know we were at a table with a middle school boys volleyball player.
Team captain.
Danny Beal.
Yep.
Hey, he's tall enough.
It was so much fun. I didn't know how to play. I literally asked my mom the night before tryouts. I was like, hey, how do you play volleyball? My buddies wanted me to play. I was like, sure, might as well.
Danny, I've looked at your baseball numbers. Have you thought of getting into another sport maybe?
Yeah, no, I've thought about it a couple times and I just can't figure it out.
I kid. All right, we were talking about stuff we're good at. Chandler is an elite swimmer, according to Chandler.
Yeah, I am.
Kenny did ask, was that with arm floaties on or not?
None. I've never
with a
used
life
arm
vest.
floaties.
Snorkel?
Never. Even when I was a little toddler, I didn't need them.
You're the hardo on a lake that when everybody else is wearing life jackets when they're supposed to, you're like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to.
Like my mom got me floaties one time when I was like 5, and I took them and threw them in the trash. I said, I don't need these. I don't need these at all.
Go away, Mom.
I said, and watch this. And I dove into the water and just started swimming.
Let the boys play.
All right, we're talking about stuff we're good at. And, I thought of a couple things.
Our football team's losing. That's good. I mean, that's what we're good at.
We're good at picking terrible teams to root for?
Yeah.
Well, that is a skill. Hey,
yeah,
Patrick's here. Bears fan.
I'm all about that. All of my teams are
We were
not good.
talking about him at break.
Patrick has the ability to pick teams that can't score points to either cover or root for.
Me as well.
As an Iowa guy.
Miserable.
I feel like this is going to sound like, well, Chandler, you sounded super cocky earlier. I feel like I'm more quick-witted than the average person. I feel like that's a skill I
will second that motion.
Yeah. And this is a weird one, but I feel like I'm good at, without looking at a clock for a while, knowing what time it is or projecting what time. So my wife will ask me, like, if I'm running errands, if I'm coming home and have to stop somewhere, what time will you be home? And instead of saying 7:15, 7:30, I'll try to hit it like right on the dot, and I'll say like 7:24. And most of the time, I can get there in a 2-minute window.
That's an unforgiving thing.
I think I'm a psychopath.
No.
But as you're going and doing your errands, are you looking at the time and being like, all right, I got to hurry up?
Or is it just casual, I know what time it is in my head?
A little bit of both. I'm checking the time, but also I'm not speeding up or slowing down to make myself right.
Okay.
I'm going at my natural pace.
Okay.
It's a little challenge, you know what I'm saying?
You know who else is good at that real quick? My dog. He knows when it's time to eat. Even on, he's ready to rock. So
Yeah, our dog's good at that too, honestly.
I have been compared to having a dog brain. So maybe
You
I
have
do.
that dog in you.
I also enjoy urinating outside.
Okay.
But that's more of an enjoyment instead of a skill.
Sorry, just because you can, right?
Yeah, why not?
Sorry I said that, Delaney. What are you good at compared to the average person?
What a transition.
Yeah, really. I have a fun answer and a boring answer. So boring, I'm pretty good at writing. Love
I was
it.
going to say either reading or writing was going to be my guess.
I love reading too, so it kind of correlates.
What do
with
you
each
write?
other. I just like, I don't know, anything. I mean, essays or like free writing. It's just either. I like both. Just for fun.
All right. You write for fun.
Yeah, well, I used to. I'm not really into it anymore, but I used to really like it.
Fair enough.
And then fun answer, I'm really good at like DJing, like having aux. Like I'm really good at matching what everyone likes to listen to.
Playlist. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that is a really good.
Is that a skill?
That's a really good skill to have.
Okay.
It's hard. It's difficult. You got to find the
You're
right
a vibe.
vibe.
You're a vibe reader.
You gotta
You're
get
not a
every-
mind reader, but a vibe
You
reader.
got to get every niche. You got to get every little corner of that party going. And if you're good at it, you're good at it.
So they're like, we're at a party all together, and we're like, all right, who's going to control this? Delaney, you'll take over, and everybody will be happy.
Oh, yeah. I
All
got
right,
it.
fair enough.
I like that.
Shirley, I was thinking softball for you, just something off the top of my head. But are you good at anything mundane or cool, more so than anyone else?
I'm good at sign language.
That is I can't do that at all.
I can't either.
Pretty cool.
And then the other thing I'm really good at is I can write a very eloquent email and or letter.
Eloquent.
Okay.
What's the sign-off tag?
What's the? It depends on the subject matter.
Great answer. It's not uniform across the board.
Yeah, it can't be uniform across the board, but
best.
Like if I'm making a social media post, like of course, I ran for town commissioner, so I had my own election page, and I would write certain things, but I would do it in a way, like if I was trying to say, hey, you may want to pay attention to some of my challengers. There's some things that they're involved in, yada yada yada. But you do it, indiscretions. But you want to do it in a very diplomatic way.
Sure,
I can do that.
People don't know this. Shirley writes all of the portal entry things you see online.
Hey, that's just copy paste.
With that being said, yes.
Here's what that.
Tyler's wondering if Delaney writes any fan fiction. Can you write some pirate radio fan fiction? Like Chandler.
I used to write fan fiction.
Chandler
actually.
kills me and takes over the show. And that would be fun.
I've actually never done that.
We'll sell it.
I have.
We'll make some money
Done
off
that
of it.
before.
There you go.
All right, get into that. Chandler, did you think of something else you're good at?
Well, of course, if I don't know the lyrics to a song, I can insert Scooby-Doo.
No, he's really good at
Chandler's better at putting in Scooby-Doo in place of words than anybody I've ever met. Give us an example. Hey, y'all name a song. Name any song. Wow, it's amazing. Watch this.
My mind goes blank.
Simple Man, Leonard Skinner.
That's a great song. Chandler.
Scooby-Doo.
Wow. Could anybody else on earth do that? I don't think so.
You know what Chandler's other skill is? Is impressions. Your Gus Johnson will never not make me laugh.
There he goes.
Daddy Bill.
Daddy Bill. 95. Down the pipe. Also, give me a zero-turn lawnmower.
Oh,
and some grass that needs to be cut.
No.
And I will cut grass in circles around.
Let's have a cutoff.
I can tell you I'm the worst at it because I did it for the first time over the summer where I drove a zero turn for the very first time. I looked like a drunk pirate.
Nope.
I was zero.
Clip his liver.
I look like a pirate that's never had rum before and it's like on Adderall 24/7. And I can literally cut grass so good, man. In a zero-turn lawnmower. I remember the little Cub Cadet that I had, and I remember sitting there thinking, man, I want to cut grass faster. And when my dad got the zero-turn lawnmower for the farm, man, you would have thought I had like a actual toy. I got on that thing. I used to cut acres and acres of grass.
Were you on Adderall with your Cub Cadet too, or no?
No. But no, I do. Especially if it's my mom. I can cut my mom and dad's yard way better than y'all can.
Well, of course you've experienced that. I can cut,
the angle.
My mom and dad's yard better than you can.
Let me go to your mama's house and cut her grass.
I'll go to your mama's house.
All right.
All right.
Let's see who can cut Your mama's.
How are we going to determine? Yeah, who's
we have some
judging
judges.
this?
We're gonna have
Joey Perry
making tall
We're gonna have
grass.
Joey Perry be the judge. I'm not even kidding with you.
All right, fine.
We're on, buddy.
Ryan McCrystal is he wants to hear a Nick Saban impression from you.
Oh, dude.
So quit asking. That's the only thing I can do.
Pretty good.
I'm not going to say, so quit asking.
Your first question to Ryan needs to be his Saban impression. It is so funny.
Ryan McCrystal can do one?
So good.
We're definitely getting him
It
to
is
do
so
one.
good. I was going to say a talent of yours or mine could be Secret Santa gifts.
So what is that story?
Well, Ryan is trying to bring it up because he got me a framed picture of one of Tom Brady's GQ pictures when he's taking a selfie in the mirror, and, like with only his underwear on.
That's pretty good.
Cam Clonch got Ryan a draft tracker because Ryan doesn't stop talking about the draft, whether he denies it or not. And it's a big sheet about how a bunch of stuff that we probably can't say on air, but it's literally just a big sheet of draft notes, his draft stock, about
him in particular,
and it's just all. It's nothing to do with the draft.
Great.
It's just all funny stuff.
Yeah.
It's
that's great.
No, there's a bunch of funny gifts, that inside jokes that a lot of people wouldn't get, but were very, very funny.
John, I'm offended by what Chandler said, and you are definitely offended. You offended a lot of people out there talking about how you can cut grass. John says, I draw the line at zero turn mower. Next Chan Man is going to say he can cook a whole hog.
Nah, that's John Moody right there. John Moody's the whole hog guy.
He could cook a whole hog while mowing grass and swimming.
All right, if that's the case, then
we need to do a dumb skill Olympics. Like everything we've said, we all do.
Everybody's doing something. I'm over here going, Scooby, Scooby-Doo. Everybody's like, man, that guy over there's got some talent.
Patrick's got the aux cord. He's trying to work on songs. Danny is trying to eloquently type an email.
You're trying to write fan fiction.
Delaney's trying to figure out what time she'll get home to the exact second.
And then someone goes, what is that sound? That sounds like a lawnmower. And then Shirley's over there cutting grass.
I love this idea.
Oh, my God.
The stupid Olympics.
Yeah.
Here at Pirate Radio. All right. Patrick, I promise I'm going to ask you about John David Baker at some point.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you hang out?
Yeah.
Danny, you want to hang out?
Sure.
Yeah!
Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
This show.
This is the best part when it's just,
We're just yapping it up.
That's right. That's radio.
Big guest announcements coming up. Coming up Monday on the show.
Howard Stern.
I got good news. Hey, now. Good news and bad news. What do you want first? Say bad.
Bad news.
Bad news. Ellerby won't be here.
Shut up.
Should we cancel the show?
Shut up. Don't say that.
He's not going to be here.
Lock the doors.
We'll probably just cancel. Well, I'll tell you what.
blinds.
Instead of canceling the show, how about we find a fill-in for Ellerby? How about
maybe an interim?
That fill-in be a former defensive coordinator at East Carolina?
Has he been on Pirate Radio this week?
No, it's Kenwick Thompson.
Man.
Just kidding. You're right.
You found him?
It's Greg Hudson. Coach Hud will join us Monday, 3 o'clock, for the entire hour on Pirate Radio Live. Coming up Thursday at 5 o'clock, a former ECU quarterback will join us.
Mason Garcia.
Ryan Stubblefield.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey.
Kingsley Affetti.
It will be Holton Ahlers who will have a big announcement coming up 5 o'clock on Thursday.
Are you making an announcement about an announcement?
Did you say that correctly?
All right, let me do that
announcement?
again.
I heard an M in there.
I'll tell you what we're all better at than Chandler.
Speaking the English language?
Yes.
Did you just make an announcement about an announcement?
You still
a little bit better, but
Did you just make an announcement about an announcement?
I did. And Holton Ahlers will have that announcement coming up 5 o'clock on Thursday's show. All right, let's take a break. When we return, big hour 3, Ryan McCrystal and Jacob Jenkins Cowart will join us. Also, we will open up the treasure chest. Patrick will pick a 40 Bowls in 14 Days game. He'll have the Armed Forces Bowl. And we'll talk some Pirate football when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday after this.
Here at Brown & Wood with Jeff Stein. Jeff, I've noticed a lot of great GMC pickup trucks on the lot.
Yes, sir. We have 2500s and 1500s in stock and the all-new 3.0 Duramax diesel. We earn 30 extra trucks on allocation, so go online, brownandwood.com, or stop in, build your truck, we'll get it coming for you. Brown & Wood, voted #1 by the customer in Greenville. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jake Hunter, your favorite dance guy for the ECU Baseball Pirates, and my brand new Hop to the Hum t-shirt is now available exclusively at pr927fm.com. My t-shirt is only $20 and is available for pre-order now until December 10th. This shirt will have you and all your Pirate friends hyped for the 2024 baseball season. Get shopping and get hopping to the hum. Visit pr927fm.com to purchase yours today and hop to the hum with me in 2024. Go Pirates.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local and print it local with University Sportswear. University Sportswear is your one-stop shop to help promote your business and always provide superior customer service. No matter what apparel you need for your team or customers, University Sportswear can make it happen. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. University Sportswear, the official sportswear provider of Pirate Radio. Go Pirates!
Jimmy John's has great taste wrapped up. All your favorite Jimmy John's sandwiches are now available as a wrap. Enjoy all natural meats, cheeses, and hand-sliced veggies bundled into a convenient grab-and-go wrap that's made when you order it. Top it off with sensational sides, including new home-style potato salad and bow tie pasta salad. Wrap your taste buds around Jimmy John's new wraps. And don't forget their loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson and online at jimmyjohns.com.
This is Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts, Pitt County's go-to shop for all things golf carts. We have E-Z-Go, club car, and utility carts to choose from. Whether it's for the beach, riding around the neighborhood, or working in the yard, 360 Golf Carts has the perfect ride for you. If you have issues with your current cart, take it by my shop for an expert's diagnosis. From parts to sales to service, we have you covered. We will even deliver right to you. So come see me, Brian Harris, on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. 360 Golf Carts, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Wings Over has always been a great go-to for dinner or a late-night snack, and it still is. But did you know you don't have to wait for dinner to get Wings Over? That's right. Wings Over Greenville is now open for lunch 7 days a week. Get Wings Over for lunch and have it delivered right to the office. Wings Over also caters so everyone at work can enjoy. Wings Over Greenville has over 20 flavors to choose from, including the limited edition Cajun garlic flavor. Order today by going online at wingsover.com or by calling 758-9464. Wings Over, they deliver.
Hi Pirates, this is Holden Ehlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Interesting show today, but I hope y'all are enjoying it. We're having fun here. Shirley Rhodes is here. Intern Delaney. You hanging out the whole show?
Sure.
All right. Delaney's in. Danny's in. Patrick's here for a little while. John said he was here.
I'm not leaving.
For 3 hours. Question of the day. Forgot to ask you guys this. Are you missing any body parts or internal organs?
I had surgery twice, but they didn't take anything out. They just had to go fix stuff.
Gotcha.
So I have...
What have you been repaired upon?
I was really little, probably like maybe a year after I was born, something inside. Honestly, I don't even remember what it was called. But then I had a hernia as well, and they just had to go fix that. But I have all my body parts.
I call it a hymnia because I'm progressive.
Yeah.
Danny didn't like that one.
I'm going to throw up.
Danny, how about you? You got any parts missing?
No.
All right.
Everything's here.
You're good to go. All right. During the break, Chandler brought up
I'm so excited.
Something about Louisiana Monroe. You do the Transitive property, and they end up being the best team. And we were like, could you do that with ECU? They only have one FBS win. It's impossible. Well, that was a challenge to one Danny Beal.
We sure can.
All right. What do we got, Danny?
Right, now, you're going to have to work with me here because I had to go backwards through the ESPN app. So
that's fine.
As everybody knows, Alabama beat Georgia in the SEC championship game.
Alabama in the playoff.
Correct. Texas beat Alabama earlier in the year.
Okay.
Week
Correct.
2.
Also in the playoff.
Sure did. Oklahoma beat Texas in the Red River.
Yep. Their only loss.
Kansas beat Oklahoma on a last-second Hail Mary in Lawrence.
Okay.
Great. Texas Tech beat Kansas in Lawrence the same year.
I watched that one.
West Virginia beat Texas Tech earlier in the year in Morgantown.
Yeah, they got hot. Yep.
Houston beat West Virginia in Houston.
Getting warm
in week 6, I believe. It was 6 or 7.
Getting warm.
Rice beat Houston in double overtime.
Here we go.
Wow.
USF beat Rice in Tampa in week 4. FAU beat USF by like 6 touchdowns.
Wow.
And the Pirates beat the Owls. We're the best team in the country, baby.
There we go. Only about 10 degrees of separation.
Great.
Us
So what you're
being
saying,
in the
it's
playoff.
possible.
Yeah.
Great
pretty
research, Danny Beal.
That was pretty impressive.
That was pretty cool.
I'm going to say
And you did it fairly quickly.
I know. I was like digging in there like, you can't do it. And I was like, no, I think I got this.
you just found a new skill. You are a transitive property expert.
Someone's got to
The
be.
TPE.
Well done, the TPE. All right, Patrick, your thoughts on East Carolina's new offensive coordinator, John David Baker?
I think everything on its face looks like a great hire. I think there was some check boxes to check for this hire, and I wanted, just me personally.
Let's talk about those boxes.
I wanted to have someone young.
Check.
Someone young. Someone with kind of a progressive sort of thinking for this offense, which I think he brought. I think those were definitely the main two, and I wanted someone from a big program, just that kind of has experience winning and just kind of what it takes to win at this bigger level.
On that third box, I think Jason Nichols brought up a good point on Monday that, big program's good, but not too big, because we were talking about the Ohio State candidate, Bailey, and he said, at Ohio State, if you are calling plays, you can call a run right, run left. You can call whatever you want, and it works. Ole Miss, you're getting some good players, but you are not one of the upper echelon in the SEC. So you got to do things a little different, creatively. So that was a positive for him.
For sure, yeah. You have to actually, your scheme has to make sense at a school like that to still get those players open. And the reason why I say young, like I still think like an older person can do this job just fine. I just like the young person who's kind of up and coming, who has these new ideas and is energetic and can kind of relate to the kids a little bit better.
Sure.
I think that's really important. So I like everything he was talking about. I think it all makes sense. Obviously, you got to see how it plays out, but I think on the surface level, we just got to meet him. I think, quick knee-jerk reaction, I think it's a good hire.
Robert says JDB kind of looks like Cardin and sounds a little like Lincoln.
Also, he does totally different people, but we can kind of get through a press conference with him a little bit. We can ask some questions. Donnie will, you ask him a question. It's not necessarily a negative.
I'm going to stop you there.
He will go for a very long time.
I love Donnie's press conferences.
Yeah, I'm saying me too. That's why I said it's not necessarily a negative, but he's just kind of.
I don't think we're going to be there
straight to the point, right? You're not going to be there for
But we're going to miss out on some good, phrases. And
we live in the best planet in the whole wide world.
Kenny says JDB was very serious and never smiled during the press conference. He sounded really good, new blood.
He's probably nervous. I wonder if he was. First time in front of people, new school. I mean, he did say it was an SEC town, so I'm sure he's trying to, build some premise with the fans and stuff.
But I don't think that was a crazy statement. I do feel like Starkville and Oxford and Gainesville or whatever are very similar to Greenville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's what you got, right? It's just
college
football.
town.
Yeah, college town. People care about your team.
Mm-hmm. Joey says a lot of cuties on the screen.
Oh,
thanks.
Miss you, Joe.
Pause.
Thanks.
Wow.
All right. Well, how do I segue from that? Patrick, I'm excited about what this guy can do, but I still have to pause because we need the players now.
And I was just going to bring this up too. When John Gilbert spoke, remember he said, we can have the greatest coaching staff in the world, but we need the players. And I still think that's the biggest takeaway. You need the players. You could have anyone in the world. You could have, I don't know, Bill Belichick be coaching this team. I don't know if that's a good example now, but
not offensively.
No, but what I'm saying is you can have, the greatest mind in the world, but if you don't have the players who can execute what your vision is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it really doesn't matter.
Got to find a quarterback. So I've got the list of portal entries. Mason Garcia, Pop McKay, Zion Agnew, Isaiah Foote, Grant Copeland, Elisha Samples, Amari Allen, Richard Pierce, Jason Shuford, Xavier McIver, Trayvon Hayes, Jamari Young, Taylor Jackson, Tegan Wilk, Drew Doddard, Ty Moss, Carson Smith, Ryan Capriotti, Lath Margin, David Chapeau, Brock Winstead, Colby Garfield. That is the list I have compiled at this point. We need to see now a new list of people coming in, Patrick, especially at the quarterback position, priority one, but also O-line, a receiver, probably
that. I really
everything but running back and tight end, basically.
Yep, and I also want to see some attention paid to the pass rushing position. You got to get, I think they did fine just rotating a million guys in, 8-9 guys.
But you're losing Lewis, you're losing Powers.
Right. You got to get a pass rusher.
Yeah.
That changes the entire scope of what you do on defense. If you can get after that quarterback a little bit, everything changes. And they didn't do that this year at all.
Find you a Nate Harvey, who had 12.5 sacks one year.
That was random.
Very random.
Do you guys remember watching these ECU games when if you look at the D-line, they would shift, 3-4 guys on one side of the center and just have one guy over here? They're doing that just to get these matchups. We're going to load this side and maybe a guy gets free. Ideally, you could just have one or two guys who can create that disruption for you.
Yeah.
I think it was, it's creative, but if you just get a guy or two, your whole defense changes. I would like to see that. Even though there shouldn't be too many gripes on the defensive side. They played well, but you got to get after the quarterback.
No doubt. As of this moment, Blake Harrell's still here. That is a very good thing.
Yeah, and I think that was part of it. I think I'm going to call him JDB. He was talking about that too, of just it was encouraging that the defensive side is largely figured out. He can come in here with, just focus on this side of the ball. We can kind of have some hope that the defense is going to be all right. And if we get this side, we'll be good. And that's what it was this year. If you have an average offense, the whole season looks different.
Danny was talking about the Patriots, which is incredible that they've given up 10 or less in 3 straight games and lost every game.
Yeah.
We went through that stretch where East Carolina gave up 10, 13, and 7 and went 1-2 in those 3 games.
Right.
Lost to Navy, lost to Tulane.
It's tough, and you could just see how this offense brought this entire season down. For just across the board, they couldn't move the ball, they couldn't score. The defense is on the field forever. Some of those games, it's you're getting less than 50 yards and a half, and that's just not acceptable at this college football today. You can't do that.
Danny, I just saw this headline, and this is a new game called Faux Hardo or Real Tough Guy.
Oh, boy.
Trevor Lawrence said the Jaguars had a cart available on Monday night.
Faux.
I refused it.
Shut up, dude. You sound like such an idiot.
Hey, we got a tough guy over here.
Hey.
The difference was all I saw over Twitter was they have so many golf carts in Florida, we can't get one for Trevor Lawrence. But it's dude. You're slamming your helmet, you're making a big scene. Just get up and walk off the field. You don't have to be in the media after, I didn't want it because I'm too tough and I can do it because I'm Clemson tough. Go Tigers. You don't have to do that stuff.
Take the cart ride, man.
Yeah. Maybe it was a Paul Pierce situation.
Ooh.
Pooped his pants.
And did he soil himself? And that's why he always said, hey, cameraman, be in front of me when I'm walking. Do not get the behind shot. Make sure you're in front of me. Could be, Chandler. That's good reporting. Eric says, clip. Make sure that Patrick knows 40 bowls in 14 days isn't a soup challenge. Although he'd probably crush it.
Yes, I would be all over that challenge.
40 bowls of soup in 14 days?
I would need a week.
Delaney, have we asked you how you feel about soup?
40 bowls of soup?
What's your relationship with soup?
In a week?
I like
that's
soup.
maybe too much in a week.
You like soup?
Yeah, I don't have anything against it.
You don't love it, though.
No.
You like it. When's the last time you had a bowl of soup?
When I had the flu.
Okay, what kind?
Chicken noodle?
Chicken noodle.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
Are you offended by that?
No. I'm only offended by like, hey, I'm not feeling good. I need to go to soup. I'm feeling great.
What
I
about
want
the
some
good
soup.
times?
Yeah.
P-Mace, you're doing 40 bowls of soup in 7 days. You're eating 5 3/4
14
bowls
days.
of soup.
Ooh, that might.
He said he could do it in a week.
That might be too much soup.
5 3/4 bowls of soup.
Why, Delaney, not you and the
That's a
girls
lot of
hanging
soup.
out on a Friday night and you have a soup party?
I don't think that's something we would ever do.
Throw the wine away. Let's get some soup.
There's no playlist that can fit a soup party.
By the way, this weekend.
What songs would
just
you
get
play?
the aux cord and put it into the soup?
No, but get the aux cord and put it in the lawnmower that Chandler's running outside.
By the way, I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
Thanks, guys.
I had my grandma made veggie soup this weekend. I had 6 bowls.
Hey, look at that. You're above the pace.
Between Saturday and Sunday. I had 3 bowls on Saturday, 3 on Sunday.
Have another one, Chandler.
I said, Grandma, you ain't got to tell me twice.
I'm going to go swimming after 2.
Now don't
Wait 30 minutes.
No, I don't have to wait.
I don't need the floaties either.
I can swim.
What, the first time they told you had to wait after eating, did you refuse?
I said,
and jump right in?
Jump right in.
Don't eat it.
And this boy swam across the whole lake after eating 6 bowls of soup.
Hey, and not one cramp.
No.
Man.
Not one cramp.
I did a little picture sharing with Patrick yesterday. I saw a soup on Facebook.
Was there a recipe attached to that?
Yeah, but I don't have it. Crab, shrimp.
Yeah, that looked good.
That looked good.
Yeah, I could put that away.
All right. We need to take a break because we got to get the other guys in.
The gift boys.
You sticking in with the other guys?
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you.
I can.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Patrick, you heading out?
Yeah, I think I'm going to evacuate.
All right. Basketball Saturday, big one against South Carolina. Caleb LeCount said, "We not no punks." Ezra said, "We ain't afraid of nobody."
That's right.
You think the Pirates will put up a challenge with South Carolina? Beat them last year. Can they do it again?
I think they'll put up a challenge. They got to play better to beat this team.
Yeah.
They haven't been playing their best.
I agree.
South Carolina's got a tough one tonight. They play Clemson, looking to go undefeated heading into Minji's on Saturday.
Yeah, and Pirates got a break, so maybe that helps out, but they got to play better.
Patrick, thanks for hanging out. We'll look at your work on the page of the Daily Reflector and onlinereflector.com.
Thanks.
We forgot to play 40 bowls in 14 days.
Air Force.
All right, I'll tell you what.
Because you at least announced the bowl, so it's not like it's.
But we didn't play the song, so it doesn't officially count.
No, really, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I heard that coming in. Danny's like, if I never hear this again, I'm good.
Well, we play it before everyone, so we'll have to hit it twice next week with you.
All right.
All right, we'll take a break, come back, have more for you, Pirate Radio Live, and we'll open up the treasure chest right after this.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in eastern North Carolina. Open 7 days a week with live music. Every Monday, open mic night. Tuesday, karaoke with DJ Captain Morgan. Wednesday, acoustic night. Thursday night, line dancing and music from DJ Dog. On Friday and Saturday night, enjoy the best local bands in the area. And don't forget, Sunday Fun Day during football season with NFL jersey giveaways and more. Check out Facebook and Instagram for all up-to-date info. Y'all come get bucked up. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, number 16 for your ECU Pirates. And with the holidays approaching, I want to let everyone know that my Still I Rise t-shirts are in stock at Shimmer Boutique. We are excited to announce that adult and youth sizes are now available. Visit Shimmer today on Greenville Boulevard or message them on their Facebook or Instagram page if you live out of town. Thank you for your support, go Pirates, and happy holidays.
Attention athletes and fans. Tiebreakers is looking for all-stars. Do you know an athlete who made a game-winning play, scored an amazing touchdown, or hit a huge home run? We're scouting Eastern North Carolina for this month's most outstanding athlete. Go to tiebreakersathlete.com to nominate your favorite player for the prestigious Athlete of the Month award. Tiebreakers, shining a light on the athletes that make Eastern North Carolina proud. Submit your nomination now at tiebreakersathlete.com.
The holiday season is a special time of year, one that is meant to be spent with family, friends, and loved ones, offering a heart filled with gratitude, joy, and hope. Pitt County Schools is thankful for a community that inspires our students by providing growth opportunities and investing in our teachers and staff with continued support. The arrival of a new year also presents a fresh beginning. So if you are interested in creating a rewarding future by becoming engaged with an award-winning school system that is centered around educational and leadership advantages, we are hiring. Pitt County Schools encourages you to become a part of our team to help ensure success for the posterity of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, please visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org. Grow minds and invest in our future through 38 schools and one community.
Let me show you what goes on behind the scenes when making a Shaq-a-Roni. We created Shaq-a-Roni my way, an extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's a simple recipe. We take everything you love, then we build it bigger. Pizza gets bigger when you Shaq-a-Roni.
Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
You've worked hard to make your business successful, and that's why it's really important to always have a bank that's in your corner when you need them. This is Chris Richards from First Bank, and our experienced team of local bankers includes Lee Watson, Ashley Capps, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nisbet. To get the business services that are right for your business, come and see one of our experienced team members at First Bank on Arlington Boulevard in Greenville. First Bank, together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive. Member FDIC.
While you're sleeping, our whole hogs are slow cooking over wood to create that bite that Eastern North Carolina is known for. I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have been the torchbearers for what whole hog barbecue is supposed to be. At Sam Jones, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors. Everything, and I mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Come on over and see us at Sam Jones Barbecue, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. Sam Jones Barbecue, Fire Tower Road.
This is Garrett Saylor, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Soul Train from platform 1, be leaving for 3 minutes. If you don't want to come, there's always a well, some things you can't explain away, but the heartache to be till is dead. Stand by me.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Hey, get ready to saddle up at a Buckin' Bull Night coming up on Thursday, December 7th from 9:30 p.m. until 1:30 a.m. They are inviting you to come out and compete or just enjoy a night of fun. Do you have what it takes for the longest ride? They will have first, second, and third place prizes. Entry is free at the Buck. You also get free bull rides, and they'll be giving away free swag while supplies last. That's coming up on Thursday at a Buckin' Bull Night at the Buck, December 7th from 9:30 p.m. until 1:30 a.m. Now let's head back in to Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, a little hot stove, a little baseball talk with Danny Beal, who is putting in overtime today, which is good. He hadn't shown up in 2 months.
For the boy. Hey, well, yeah, also to fill my time in that I haven't been here for half a year.
He still owes us like 48 hours.
More than that.
We got Ryan McCrystal hanging out fresh off the Eagles' loss to the 49ers. And Jacob Jenkins Coward, fresh off, unfortunately, an ECU volleyball loss on Saturday. But, JC, I saw you courtside, and I got to tell you, you were a fan of the game. You were into it, man.
Yeah, it's an electric sport, especially from beside the court.
Yeah, you were right there. You were into it. Pirates just could not get it done, but great season for Adler Augustine and the ladies out there, coming up short round 2 of that
NBVIT.
Yep. Ryan, how you been, man?
Been great. Other than that loss on Sunday, that was hard to watch. But yeah, really good.
That Eagles meme that goes around every week, which you couldn't use it this week, but have you seen it? It's like the Eagles logo And like the beginning, it's like I can't wait to watch this game, and then the entire it's
those
like
are the worst.
what is happening,
Yeah, it's
and
like
then
pain.
Yeah,
And then and it's like, oh wow, I'm glad we won.
it has been that way for Philly, but the Niners flex their muscles on Sunday. Eagles Cowboys this week, big one.
That's exciting. I am very excited.
America's
to watch
team.
that one. Not true.
Are you a Cowboys fan?
No.
Oh, okay. Just getting on right. All right, fair
That
enough.
title, by the way, of America's team.
It's lame. I don't know.
Crazy.
It doesn't fit.
It's because all the coke that Aikman and Michael Irvin did in the 90s. It's like, yeah, we're winning Super Bowls.
It should be South America's team.
Oh, it could be South America's team.
It shouldn't be America's team.
Like the south part of America or South America?
Wherever the coke comes from. I don't know. I don't know the trade
They
game
also
that
are like
well.
the only state to like make their own country and then get brought back to the United States or whatever when Texas like tried to make their own country.
And they
republic.
seceded. Yeah.
That happened?
Yeah.
You taking history? What classes are you taking currently, JC?
Communication.
How's that going for you? You're a pretty good communicator.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have like a 3.6 this semester.
Nice.
Love me some good communicating.
I mean, in all seriousness, like when I got into my communications classes, I started taking it serious, and it was fun, and I did much better than when I was taking stupid electives that didn't matter to me. You know,
Absolutely. Yeah, like,
y'all feel the same, I'm sure.
Swimming, right, Chandler?
Absolutely.
Oh, so we've been talking about stuff we're good at that is not really that important, but just we are skilled at certain things. Danny,
give some examples so they kind of have some context. So, like, what did Shirley? Shirley said
writing an email eloquently and using her words properly.
Delaney said writing, like, and reading, aux.
Handling an aux cord and making sure everybody was pleased.
Chandler said he's really good at mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
I'm good at predicting what time I will arrive to something. Even if it's like an hour and a half out, I can get it pretty close to the minute. So, like, what are you guys good
It's like
at?
something stupid, pretty much.
Like, I feel like I'm good at throwing, like, trash into a hamper, which I feel like y'all would be pretty good, or a trash can. Yeah. But, like, anything in particular come to mind for you guys? I hear you doing mean saving.
Please do it. We got to hear it. Come on.
Gotta
Please
hear
do it. Please do it.
You said the Henry Ruggs video probably not the best one to do. I mean, I'll do it.
All right, so for context, there was an interview that Nick Saban did after Henry Ruggs got in his accident and he ended up going to jail. But there's a video that surfaced of, it's basically just a TikTok that's reused, but it's Nick Saban addressing the media, saying that, you know, Henry Ruggs is a good kid. He never had any problems wherever he was, and he just got bad place, bad time. But Ryan can do the impression so good.
I can do the whole video, and I did it before someone sent the video to our team. And so it made it even better, like how accurate the video like wording was.
All right, so we'll hear it, and now you folks afterwards need to go check out the video.
It's like, all right, okay, so he's a good kid. Yeah, did he make a mistake? Yeah, he was out partying with his friends and his girlfriend, all right? And someone had taken his keys. You think he'd be better off now, all right, than at jail and without a job? And he's a good kid, and he never had any problems at our team in Alabama, all right?
All right.
I love the like little breath takes that he does.
Oh my goodness, it's so funny.
Very good, very good. Any other skills, Ryan, that you have better than the average person?
Golf, but that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
That doesn't really count. Fortnite, I don't know. That's kind of a dumb one. That's definitely a dumb one, actually. I have no business being good at that game, but I am.
All right.
Embarrassing, actually.
I'm really good at backing my truck into parking spots on the first take.
All right, that's
I don't have to pull out and back in a lot.
That's a skill, because it's annoying when you have to go again, back. You're like, what is this guy doing? Just pull in the front way. You can do it in one take.
And then I can gallop like a horse better than anyone I've ever met.
You know what I was thinking? No.
Hold on, I want to talk more about that one.
You can't skip.
Can we move on?
That's what I was. Well, yeah. Okay, go ahead. What else you got?
Could you gallop faster than I could run? That would be a great challenge.
More content.
It'd have to be on like grass or turf.
You got some long strides, I'm sure.
For my wrist's sake.
Man.
One of those high speeds.
I wanted to.
Fair enough. Now we can move on.
If I wanted to pick a number, or like if I only had a certain amount of money like on my card at the time, I am really good at stopping the gas pump on that number specifically,
that's
like
good.
with the exact amount of
Good
cents.
grief, with gas, that thing goes fast now.
It's got a little turbo on it, so I can good at like stopping it right on the dot and not have to worry about.
Very good.
Whatever.
It's a good one.
Good.
Question from. Oh, sorry.
No, I'll just ask if there's anything you guys are really bad at that you should be good at. I feel like that's another side of things that.
Danny can't swim.
I suck at swimming. I was going to say Mission Week last year was miserable.
Well, you mentioned golf. Like, I feel like, and I guess I could hit a drive. I can't. I mean, I just don't have the patience for it. I feel like I should be. And also, if I'm in, say, the fairway, I don't know what club to use or how hard to swing or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm clueless, and I feel like I should know more about the game of golf.
Yeah, it's like sneaky hard. I feel like I got a bunch of guys on our team like hooked to it, and they asked me a lot of questions, and I'm like, I don't know how to answer that because it's like they're just starting, and so it's like pretty basic, but it's not at the same time. So I feel like see what you're saying
too. That I'm talented in enough areas in life that I should be able to play an instrument. But I got a guitar when I was younger, and I think, again, it comes down to a patience thing or just not a will to learn.
I wish I could play guitar.
Yeah, it's something I wish I could do that I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really bad at not saying what I'm thinking, especially in bad situations.
Oh, yeah. That is
so you're saying...
Like, if we're, like, someone having, like, a serious conversation with you, and, like, I could be taking it very seriously, but my mind thinks of something that's, like, kind of funny. I just, like, either whisper it or, like, I'll look at somebody that I know and say it. Like, yesterday...
No, we don't need an example.
No,
seriously.
No, this is yesterday about the dog at the children's hospital.
The dog, okay.
It's a horrible example.
No, it's the dog. What's wrong with that? It's just a little puppy.
What dog?
No, they were talking about how, like, the lady working there was, like, that dog's mom, and I just looked at Danny, and I was like, how did she make that?
And it's just
dumb.
it's like a dumb.
It's just
most of you should probably keep to yourself.
Dumb more often than not inappropriate jokes, and it's Ryan's thing.
We're thinking of two different dogs.
Let's stick to just that one dog. How about you, JC? Are you bad at stuff you should be good at?
First of all, I want to clarify with Eric M here that I will never use a backup camera, even if my truck had it. I will refuse to ever use a backup camera.
Okay.
You're
all natural.
Ooh. Stick shift.
Yep.
Oh,
before my car got put out of use, I used to be able to drive a stick shift all through high school and then like first couple years in college. So I would say stick shift's pretty.
That's pretty embarrassing because as somebody who grew up driving a tractor and a lot of those, I can't drive a stick shift. Yeah.
And maybe it's only stick shift in that specific car because I remember trying to drive another car that had a stick shift and I was like, I can't do it. So maybe it was only that car, but I think I could drive a stick shift if I had to.
Kicking is another thing I can't do. Any foot coordination. Like if I were to go kick a field goal, I don't think I could make it past like 15 yards.
And you know another thing? Mini sports. Like mini basketball or like mini like wiffle ball or like mini. You ever played like mini hockey with like the mini goals in like a basement or something? Or like mini basketball where it's got like the two lanes? I stink at that stuff. It's so embarrassingly bad. It's like I never picked up a ball before.
That's interesting because I feel like I could excel at those because I'm not a real athlete. I am a home athlete. So you are a real athlete. Some say.
But honestly, as you get older, you'd rather be a home athlete at the end of the day. So, like,
my dad claims to be really good at sports you don't have to move. Like pool, golf. He can
Another
hold
good
beer
one.
in one hand, he said, and he can be pretty good.
Ping pong?
Yeah, he's nasty at ping pong.
I feel like I should be better at bowling.
Yeah, bowling is interesting. Coach G's really good at bowling.
I took bowling at ECU. And all we had to do was show up because you don't really get graded on anything. You just show up and bowl.
We were talking about this earlier. Can you believe that you had to pass a swim test to graduate here before?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my exact reaction.
Back in my day. We went to the pool. We did a lap back and forth, and then we had to dog paddle for 5 minutes. And, like, you have to do it. Apparently, if you didn't, you had to take a swim class at PE, I guess, past that. But you had to do it to graduate,
so
basically.
Weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
Times have changed.
Bizarre.
Yeah. All right. Do any, Jamie says you're doing the mustache contest this year, or is it not worth trying to beat JC?
What are you talking about, Danny?
I'm beating you.
How, man?
What do you mean, how?
It's a simple question.
No,
how are you going to beat him?
People might pick you because they like you more. Does not mean that I don't have a better mustache.
Oh, wait. It's not a... You think...
The winner is the winner.
I think people like you enough. Your mustache just isn't as good.
No, it is. Come on.
I'm a sleeper. It's blonde. They can't see it, but it's huge.
Huge?
I can't grow.
Can't grow. Who won? Did you win last year, JC?
Yeah.
I mean, you should. Yeah. Is anybody... Danny, you've had a good mustache.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say you haven't.
Good mustache, but it's just not the same.
Who else on the team
I'll keep receipts. Trey's got a good one. Or when he grows it.
I'm going to put JC in the elite category. I'm going to put you in the good category. Who else is in the good category?
Jake
Trey.
Hunter's in the elite category.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Jake Hunter's in the elite.
Jake, yeah.
Jake can grow a good one. Shank can grow kind of an iffy one. It's just patchy. Like he's got a lot of hair. It's just only a couple spots.
Yeah.
Let's see who else.
Is there anyone else?
Tyler said it's true.
Stark can grow a good one. I feel
it's true. I like JC more than DB. All right, maybe you're right, Danny.
I'm just hitting the nail. I'm saying what is unsaid right now. I mean, it's the bottom line.
Who is AD?
Anthony Davis. I don't know. I have no idea. I do know one thing we need to do though, and that is what the people have been waiting for. Oh my God! We need to open up. No, not that. Will you relax? No wonder people like him more than you. Wow. The Pirate Radio Treasure Chest is opening up, and we have a ton of great prizes to give to you. If you are lucky caller 12 at 317-1250, we'll run down all the prizes we have left, and we'll have our winner live on the air. The only thing we're going to ask from you, you have to ask one question to either Danny, Jacob, or Ryan. And we will give you a fantastic prize. We'll do that on the other side of this timeout. Caller 12, 317-1250, back with our winner after this.
Here at Brown & Wood with Jeff Stein. Jeff, I've noticed a lot of great GMC pickup trucks on the lot.
Yes, sir. We have 2500s and 1500s in stock and the all-new 3.0 Duramax diesel. We earn 30 extra trucks on allocation, so go online, brownandwood.com, or stop in, build your truck, we'll get it coming for you. Brown & Wood, voted #1 by the customer in Greenville. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
This holiday season, let the magic begin with Hilton Greenville. Turn your events into unforgettable celebrations with a holiday event package. With classic decorations and a tasty custom menu, your guests are sure to feel the holiday cheer. From setup to cleanup, decor, and more, the Hilton has it covered for you. Make this holiday season stress-free and let the Hilton Greenville do the work for you. Visit the Hilton Greenville's website or call 353-3058 to book your unforgettable experience. Happy holidays from Hilton Greenville.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners Independent Agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Okay, honey, the holidays are almost here. You know we're hosting, right?
Yes, dear.
Did you get those things done that I asked you to do?
Yes, dear.
Really?
Yes, dear.
You cleaned the gutters, pressure washed the driveway, and replaced our HVAC system?
Yes, dear. Doing it right now.
Really? Because it looks like you're sitting in your chair watching football.
I called Delcor. They got us a brand new HVAC unit for just $120 a month.
Wow, $120 a month? That's pretty good.
And for only $30 more a month, we got the Delcor service plan that covers preventative maintenance and repairs, including parts and labor, for 10 years. That's them.
Wow, that is a great deal. Well, the kids and I are going out. Enjoy the game.
Yes, dear.
Visit DelcorInc.com to find out how you can get a new replacement HVAC system for under $120 a month. With top-of-the-line manufacturers like Trane, it's hard to stop a train. Go to DelcorInc.com or call Delcor, the service professionals.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Ahoy, mateys! It's Captain Jack Spare of R&R Tire Express. We're here to serve our pirate community by offering easy payments for easy ownership. For you landlubbers, R&R will install a new set of tires for just $20. $50 installs new custom wheels and tires. To learn more about R&R, stop by 3920 US 264 or rnrtires.com.
It's bow time. 'Tis the season for food and family, but thanks to Bojangles, you don't have to spend hours in the kitchen when loved ones come home for the holidays. Set down the spatula and put away the mixing bowls because this holiday season, Bojangles is ready to help you celebrate with all your family favorites like Chicken Supreme, Cajun Filet Biscuits, or a big bow box of hand-breaded chicken, scratch-made biscuits, and fixins for the whole family. We'll make the food so you can focus on making memories. Head to Bojangles and gift yourself a taste of home. It's bow time.
Pirate Radio.
You know, if you're going to put your name on something, it better be your best work.
The voice of the Pirate Nation.
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Order Jersey Mike's subs on the mobile app and get delivery right to your home, or save time and order ahead to skip the line to pick up from your nearest Jersey Mike's sub location. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Now let's head back in to Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Brock. Hello, Clip. There you go.
Sorry, I was in deep conversation.
Yeah, I can tell.
With Jacob Jenkins Cowart, Ryan McCrystal, Danny Beal, John is here. Intern Delaney's still here, putting in a full day. Awesome. Great stuff. Danny could learn a thing or two.
Oh, funny.
Oh, baby. Oh, great reaction. A little late, but appreciate it. All right, so we opened up the treasure chest, and I believe I overheard who won. And it's a pretty appropriate winner today because he's a jungle dweller and a huge ECU baseball fan. If it's the same Josh Thomas I'm thinking of. Josh, congratulations, man.
Hey, what's up, Clipper?
Yeah, this is that Josh Thomas. And Josh, I said the one thing the winner would have to do is ask a question to the baseball guys, and I'm sure you've got some. So anything you want to ask the guys while you have the chance today?
Yeah. How excited are y'all for the season? Because I know as fans, we're fired up, man.
We're ready to go. We're excited. Ryder's going to be a good opponent. They were in Coastal's conference or Coastal's regional last year, and then obviously the Carolina series is always getting you guys fired up. So we're ready to go. We're going to hit the ground running when we get back from break.
Awesome, man. Can't wait.
Josh, tell folks about yourself. I know you were very offended. I saw on social media earlier about Chandler saying he could zero-turn lawnmower better than anyone.
Yeah, so I've lived here in Greenville going on 6 years now. I run Saber's Edge Lawn Care and Pressure Washing here in Greenville. Been anything done, give me a call, 252-341-1546.
Good plug.
Good plug. Huge fan, football, baseball, basketball. About it. All
right. So Shirley, tell you what, let's run down the prizes with me real quick, if you don't mind.
Yep.
All right, let's go. I'll start with a $200 gift card from Bostic Sugg Furniture.
A Pirate welcome sign and a $50 gift card from UBE.
$100 straight cash homie from Sparky Snowballs.
$100 gift card to Chico's.
A Bud Light umbrella and tailgate chair, Bud Light dartboard, 2 cases of Bud Light from Carolina Eagle Distributing.
$100 gift card from the Holistic Company.
$200 gift card to Shenandoah Graphics and Framing.
Budweiser mirror, Busch Light neon, Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea neon, and 2 cases of Bud Light from Carolina Eagle Distributing.
$100 gift card to Fleet Feet.
$100 gift card to Shimmer.
$100 gift card to Jersey Mike's.
Twisted Tea patio umbrella, cooler, and prizes packaged from the Boston Beer Company.
$50 gift card to Aiden Golf and Country Club and Farm Bureau Golf Swag package from Brandon Manning. So those are the prizes left, Josh. Anything in particular you would like to get out of this treasure chest today?
Well, I mean, that umbrella come in really handy out in the jungle, especially come regional time when it gets super hot.
That's right.
Rain comes down. But,
and super regional.
Regional, yep. I love playing golf too. That Aiden Golf and Country package, that'd be pretty cool too. So,
all right,
grateful for just about anything.
All right, I'm gonna let you choose. What pirate do you want to open the prize for you today? Jacob Jenkins Cowart, Ryan McCrystal, or Danny Beal?
I got to go with JC just because it's.
What? I mean, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
All right,
they hate us because they ain't.
I stared at him right in his eyes when he said, "Pick one."
All right, JC's picking out the prize, and just give that a read when you're ready to and find out what Josh has won.
$100 gift card to Fleet Feet.
Boom!
Oh my God!
Ryan or I would have gotten you the gift card to golf, huh?
Yeah.
Steve Hill called it for the second straight day.
It's okay.
Really?
Live and learn.
It's all right. We'll
Live and
remember
learn.
that. It's fine. We'll remember that.
Josh, can you use a new pair of very comfortable shoes to get around? You do a lot of manual labor, a lot of walking.
They have golf shoes, probably.
I do a lot of zero turning, something Chandler's not very good at.
You can find your zero turn shoes at Fleet Feet. Congratulations.
Some swim shoes, Chandler. You can use those.
Josh, thanks for tuning in all year long and being a part. As I say to you guys that I know your names and you're in the chat, thank you for making the show fun and funny, and we appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. We appreciate everything y'all do.
All right, there is Josh Thomas with the winner today, a $100 gift card to Fleet Feet. Ryan kind of slipped that one in, Chandler. Some swim shoes. Chandler, did you wear the little swimmy shoes?
Never had to. I don't care if my feet get wet.
All right, fine. Let's see.
Never fails.
We got a real baseball question for the guys. Question: any thoughts on new teams in the conference? Does it make it better or worse? Schedule-wise, how does this is like an 8-part question. We'll start with the new teams in the conference. You guys know anything about these new teams?
Not really. All I've heard is that it's a step up from what it was before, but it sounds cliche when I say this, but it doesn't really matter because if we play well, we're going to win. So
you guys have played Charlotte in the past, right?
My freshman year, and then last year we played them.
Yeah. So that I don't know. I'm not trying to make a rivalry that's not there, but I feel like you guys, that could be the next, at least conference rivalry.
Oh,
you guys.
no doubt. Yeah.
In
state,
good crowd.
No doubt. That makes it fun too with the crowds. Schedule wise, how does this strength of schedule stack up compared to last year? And he says, or do you even care? I know y'all don't care, so I'm going to leave that part out. But as far as, there's a lot of familiar faces, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really just depends on how that team is that year. Because, Duke a couple years wasn't – they were good. We just, handled them totally fine. And then last year we played them as, a totally different team. So it just really depends on who you are that year. But we know that we're the same every year. So that's really all it depends on.
It is, once again, another good, challenging regional schedule for ECU baseball, and looking forward to it coming up in February. Let's take our final time out. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up. Speaking of Fleet Feet, I do want to let you know that the Carhu Teddy Bear Trot is going on next Wednesday, December 13th at 6:15. It is to benefit the Children's Hospital. Grab a stuffed animal, bring it with you. Every runner who donates a toy to the drive will be entered to win a special raffle prize from Carhu. They also have Tiebreaker's food truck out there serving up food. So come dressed in your best holiday attire and show off your Christmas-themed running gear. And we'll see you at Fleet Feet, December 13th at 6:15 for the epic Teddy Bear Trot. Merry Christmas and go Pirates from Fleet Feet. All right, we'll wrap it up with JC, Ryan, and DB after these words.
Hello, this is Kelvin Rawls with Pest at Greenville, your East Coast exterminating professionals. Most people think that winter slows down pests, but it actually brings them closer to your home and family. Pests increase foraging for food and shelter and are carriers for disease, harmful stings, and other problems to threaten and disrupt your life. Don't let fire ants or mice move in with you through the cold season. Call Chris Rhodes and Pest Tech and visit us online at pesttechgreenville.com. Let Pest Tech ensure that you have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas pest-free.
'Tis the season, Pirates. It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Holiday cheer is here along with our biggest sale of the year. The unbeatable Black Friday markdowns are ones you don't want to miss. With the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC, you'll find exceptional deals on tons of brands including Springfield, Benelli, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Sig Sauer, Bergara, Henry, Beretta, Ruger, Glock, Federal, Hornady, Winchester, and the list goes on. Come find the perfect gift at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jake Hunter, your favorite dance guy for the ECU Baseball Pirates, and my brand new Hop to the Hum t-shirt is now available exclusively at pr927fm.com. My t-shirt is only $20 and is available for pre-order now until December 10th. This shirt will have you and all your Pirate friends hyped for the 2024 baseball season. Get shopping and get hopping to the hum. Visit pr927fm.com to purchase yours today and hop to the hum with me in 2024. Go Pirates.
Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
Hi, I'm Walker Allen Volova, and I'm with CopyPro. CopyPro has been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology. Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total satisfaction is our #1 priority. We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net. CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
Pizza, subs, slice, ice.
Jenny, what are you doing?
Just letting the Pirate Nation know that Cuccinella's has 2 locations. One in downtown Greenville across from Sub Dogs, and now in Midtown Greenville beside Best Buy. Did you know Cuccinella's is open every day with $6 lunch specials, slices all day, beer, wine, and their famous homemade gelato? Cuccinella's in downtown Greenville, and now their new location next to Best Buy. Go Pirates!
Here today with Tracy Ayers from ENC Pirate Realty, and you guys are more than real estate agents.
Right. We also do homeowners association management, and this is for communities that have a need for professional management. We provide services that include accounting, dues collection, inspections, and maintenance of your community. Protecting your property value is important, and having professional HOA management will protect your investment now and in the future. If you have real estate or HOA management questions, contact us at encpiraterealty.com. Go Pirates!
This is Parker Bird from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The Dow was down 70 points today and closed at 36,054. The NASDAQ was down 83 points at 14,146. And the S&P was also down 17 at 4,549. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, Pirate Baseball gets it done on the field, in the classroom, and in the community as well. Danny, you were talking about a trip to the Children's Hospital.
Yep,
recently.
Carter Cunningham set this up through Vidant, and we went in yesterday and hung out with a bunch of kids and in the hospital, and we had a couple kids come down to like this little playground room, I guess, and they had an Xbox, PlayStation, a bunch of board games. They had a basketball mini hoop, and a bunch of guys went up to do bedside visits, and it was really cool. It was an eye-opening experience for sure, right around Christmas. But we brought them a bunch of toys and stuff, and it was very cool. There was probably about 20 to 22 of us, so it was a really good experience for sure.
What's fandom like, Jacob, where you can come in out of high school and you're like, well, these people know my name, they're cheering for me, these kids love me? Like, did you take a while for you to get used to that, and how do you handle that?
In the hospital?
No, just God, dude, we're out of the hospital now. We're out
we just left the
at the field during a game, just being recognized by the fans and stuff.
I'm sorry, I was lost for a second there.
It was a bad question. I don't know. Danny, you want to take this one?
Yeah, it's it's just he's stunned. No, it's good. It's weird because you come in and it's like, how do these people know who I am? I haven't even played a game here yet, and it's like they just live and die by every pitch, and it just goes to show kind of what JDB was saying. It was like how it's an SEC town. They're avid about their sports, good or bad, and they're always going to support you no matter what. So,
all right,
yeah, I like the thing. One of the football coaches said that if you're bad, you're going to hear about it just as much as if you're good, and I think that's the show of like the tell of a true college town that's dedicated. They care just as much when we lose.
Ryan, you want people to care. Sometimes it's not always great, right? But you want them to have the feelings for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Like the players care when you lose. You want the fans to, because you don't really feel like you're won unless you have the same emotions going through it all, the good things and the bad things. And I feel like that's something, at least all three of us have been blessed with here, that we haven't had to deal with a bad team, because everyone from year to year has been the same talent level and had the same goals and everything. So I feel like the fans are able to latch onto that. And I feel like it's just really awesome to have it on both sides of things. The players care and the fans care just as much.
Ryan and Jacob, how many days are a bat in your hand in December? I mean, do y'all get away from it, or do you stick with it every day? What's December like?
Every day. I think I took maybe a couple days off after fall ball, maybe a week. But once we hit like late November, early December, it's rolling.
Yeah, it's pretty much every day, and I like to go up there at night with a freshman every once in a while too, especially just to hit with them, make sure they're comfortable, even though at this point they should be. It's just the little things like that. But yeah, we swing almost every day.
Good deal.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you got to be ready. If you pitch a shutout, you might get BP, right?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, good luck.
Yep.
Good stuff, gentlemen. Thank you all for hanging out with us today. We'll catch up down the road, but if I don't see you before then, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yep. Same to you guys. Shirley and Sean. And Delaney.
All right, the whole crew. Danny's trying to get points. He's trying to get people to like him.
Try my best.
Will y'all please like Danny a little bit?
For the love of God. Trying to get mustache
more. I stayed in for 2 hours today, and JC's still getting more love.
We'll take a day break. We'll come back with you Thursday, 3 o'clock on an all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For Shirley Rhodes, Sean, intern Delaney, the baseball crew. I am Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate